Where's DLC?
Damien B costume.
Super sexy.
Super sexy.
Super sexy.
What does that mean? Is that
have
like?
no idea.
I don't know. He apparently has a costume at some point in this game, and it's either sexy or super sexy. So I need
don't
that
see
shit
where
up.
I don't see where the costumes are either.
It should be at the right to the right of the other stuff.
Outfit packs DLC. No DLCs purchased, so I guess I can't do the thing. It makes me sad.
So I got monster pet. So you get the classic one, but you gotta have the deluxe edition. What does the classic one do? What does it do?
It's like classic monsters, like ye old monsters of myth and legend.
Oh no, I like the fantasy pack. Oh my god, Joy's fucking fantasy pack. God dang.
Okay, so new game 2466.
Aw,
No.
I had one up.
I couldn't do
Oh,
anything.
sorry.
No,
I can go
it's
to
fine.
yours.
It's 2166.
It's so slow. I was trying to swap to black, but it was it was too quick.
Christian, what you doing, my dude? Are you joining? I'll put them in costumes later. I think if the host does it, then it'll like put it in the costumes for everybody, right?
Maybe. We'll see.
I know.
I hope so.
That's
Super
what
sexy.
that's what it did for the last game's DLC, because not everyone had to buy the second year. I don't think.
True. But the DLC was just like updates to like depending on what season it was and stuff.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I'm still learning stuff.
Well, he started streaming, so
Ah,
what?
damn it! I'm copyrighted.
Yeah, I'm still learning stuff.
It won't be the first time you've done it, Andrew.
Yeah, that's fair. But he's actually starting to go somewhere. I don't want to fuck up his shit.
Weapons.
Plus, they're hammering down on copyright, apparently.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I work behind you.
For the last time, Billy, I moved on.
What did he expect? Jesus, I saw Bray just hopped into Baldur's Gate, and my immediate thought was, what do you expect? Monster Prom to take 10 fucking minutes? Jesus Christ.
I mean, like, to be fair, he did say that he was gonna do it.
Yes. But he also said he was going to play with us last night.
I guess he did.
Yeah, but he has obligations to fulfill. He's not even going out to dinner with whoever he was going out to dinner with. He's going to meet his girlfriend's friends. They're boyfriend girlfriend now, by the way.
Yeah, I know, he told me.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, I know, right?
I'm glad they hit it off.
I know, right?
I'm just scared because Braxton's Braxton and things move super quick.
Nah, he's actually taking this one pretty slow. I mean, nah, not really.
They started dating in a week.
Yeah.
And, he started dating CJ within a week, and then he married her within 3 months.
I mean,
Oh God, he did.
I mean, if that gets to that, I don't think it'll get that far. If it does, I'm gonna have to smack him.
Please do. Do it twice, just one for me.
One for good measure.
I'm not being his dad this time.
Yeah. Alex had to be the dad at Braxton's wedding.
Oh, really?
Because his dad didn't show up. He showed up for the rehearsal, but not the actual thing.
So I drove Alex to the wedding, and my white shirt didn't fit right, so I wore a not white shirt, and then Alex wore a white shirt. Alex, stop dying! I'm trying to tell a
I'm
story.
sorry. Go on.
And then Jenny and Bobby was like, "Hey, Alex, you got a white shirt on?" And he's like, "Yeah, I do." Guess what you're gonna do? Oh no, you're gonna be dad. And he's like, "Okay." And then he get pulled along, and
Daddy.
Yep.
and I was in charge of the music. Unfortunately, I
true.
wasn't.
He was hiding behind a bush with an MP3 player phone thing. That was literally what they told him to do. You're not dressed up. Hide behind that bush. Control the music.
Got it. Can I choose my own music? If you fucking do, Andrew, I swear to all the holiness in my soul, I will destroy you. And I'm like, I really want to fucking choose this music. Me and Grace like was doing it, and we literally
Okay,
was
boys,
like,
you ready?
yeah,
Start
we're
match.
waiting on other players to join.
Okay, this is the real decision.
Short game, dude. That short game shit's not gonna fly here.
Camp Spooky, the stage of da-da-da, escape! You know what, we'll just go with Oz.
Really?
Pussy.
You're right, Osmodius.
You know what? I got hit.
Osmosis Jones.
I mean, Junie aimed at you.
All right.
Just got 2 seconds.
Okay, what do I want? Wood carving machete,
Oh my god, is that a
magic
lemonade
mushroom.
body pillow?
Oh, it is. That's pretty hot. What is that thing to the very strong insect? Killed some birds. Too.
Okay, I need my pocket therapist, my body pillow, and my hipster costume.
Okay, so Alex is just taking everything that he would take to camp.
Oh, it's me. Haha, fuck you.
Damn it.
I literally told you, bro, I was gonna be a rugby team for like, alright, cool. And then you said, I'm gonna be a fighter.
I can see it's already not hitting it off well with Bray.
Ah,
What are they doing?
hold this date.
Oh, does he like that kind of stuff? I don't know, bro. Is it up?
I don't know if he is. I think he.
Well, see, that's the thing is, he's usually not.
Oh, look at that veil. Yeah.
Like, bro, Bray's one of the funniest people I've ever like talked to.
Yeah,
Vampire.
he really is.
He is. Tanned
And he
brain.
sounds so fucking hot.
Have you seen Bray?
Yeah, he's attractive.
You can
Is
tell.
he?
Yeah.
He looks
Like-
kind of like Braxton. Well, he looks like Braxton, but with like the right amount of chromosomes.
Oh my god.
That was a joke.
Sick
Like-
beekeepy.
That's fucked up.
Is it?
Oh, that's me.
Well, you know, Braxton kind of. He kind of let himself go.
No, it's
Bootleg one.
Bootleg one.
Go drone golem.
Hey, SpongeBob floaties.
Ah.
what were those called?
Swole floaties.
Chess 2. I fucking love Chess 2.
Build your own golem. Coloring Hawaiian shirt.
I like the color in Hawaiian shirt.
Oh, jeez, I wonder which one I'm going to be.
I think the only two who are going to be fighting over characters is just those two fighting over Fire Chick. Which
Yeah.
personally, I like the other one better anyway.
Oh no, she cute. She cute.
Yeah, but fucking Fire Chick over there giving me that
sure.
look though.
Okay. Well,
The blade.
Business what?
The smallest violin. Oh my god.
That's pretty good.
Business
that's
anal
what-
pay.
human wool sweater. Ew.
Oh my god.
Sexy walks. Sword of war, man. Business anal paste. I'm gonna do Blade.
And I like the small.
You and your knives.
Okay. Oopsie.
Ah!
Media shower. 3 weeks.
Okay.
Hey, Hex. How's it going?
Okay, which book would you take to a desert island? So do I go with what I
My-
want to go with?
Yeah, go do what you want to do. It's my microwave manual. A very angry prince. Famous last words. The Art of
That's
War.
gonna be Damien.
We gotta go
The Andrew with the very sexy vampire.
I think the bottom left's gonna be what's his name? The
Milo.
Milo, yeah.
Nah, and then I'm pretty sure the bottom right's gonna be. But let's see if I'm doing this to do this.
Art of War. Who do you think that is?
I have an idea of who it is.
I know who it
It's-
is too. And
I'm just going with it
Alex is
because
Who do you think it is? Oh, it's probably Dahlia.
Ravi. No, Ravi.
no,
Really?
Robbie's a guide
Guide.
for speedrunning life. What do you mean?
Oh, I guess I shouldn't pick her then because I don't even know what she likes.
What? Who do you think the Art of War is?
I'm pretty sure that's Dahlia, but I didn't go with it because it was Dahlia.
Very slower.
Yeah.
Wow, Alex, it's you.
Hey, I love the Art of War. I adopted a lot of its rules and teachings in my everyday life.
It was $5 at Books A Million, so I was like, yeah, I'll buy it.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Specifically making my everyday life its own battlefield, and camp will be no different.
What?
Osmodeus and Cry, what do you say? A life
Dangerous.
battle to death once we get to camp?
Go throw it
The
away.
winner
I'm done.
gets the best prize of all. My personal interest.
You like it?
Oh shit! Fuck yeah!
Oh, that I guess that should have been a given since he's a Reaper, huh?
Ah, yeah.
Oh, damn.
I wonder what the last one was.
Oh, you've read Famous Last Words too? It's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I love murder mysteries,
Go
ironically.
please.
Murders are so much more exciting and intriguing in fiction than they are in real life.
I have no problem with that.
I hope there aren't any murders at camp, obviously. But if there were, I hope you'd help me solve it, Amira. We true crime fanatics need to stick together, after all.
Hey,
I actually am a
I
true
was,
crime
I, was, I was about to say, it's kind of true to form right there.
Hey, I've read that book. My therapist recommended it to me while I was some balance.
I like that book too, actually. I love reading self-help books. They're filled with so much helpful advice to blatantly ignore.
Since you read the book, Finkeldorf, I'm guessing you already know about the cheat code to skip straight into the married kid section of your life.
Oh my
I've been
god.
meaning to try it. I wonder who I'm going to see when I get there. Hopefully someone else who likes the same books as I do.
We only have 3 weeks left to woo our crushes and conquer their hearts.
3 weeks, you mean 3 fucking years?
Yeah, right. Well, like 3 hours.
1 second. No, it was 4.
It was literally 4 to 5 hours. I don't know if we started. Yeah, was that say that we started 11 or 12?
Fine.
It was about 20 minutes
Yeah,
after
like
Braxton
3:40.
left.
Oh God! Hey, I could look at normal pictures.
Thank God.
I'll be right back. Narrate for a second.
You go to the haunted manor to gain some boldness since you found a brochure that promised some boldness. Instead, you find a misfit demon at the Ruse Louis. They take it to court and you get 2 boldness. Fuck yeah. Later, you're snooping around looking for spooky things to do when you run into a 6-foot wall of impenetrable muscle.
Hey, Osmodeus, what do you stream for? This place.
Oh,
isn't
do you see the
scary.
costume or?
No, I don't.
I don't either.
This place isn't that scary. Well, like a few severed heads and visions of my grandpa screaming his dirtiest pain, that freaked me out. Where I'm from, you can buy that stuff at IKEA. Ugh. This, what the hell is that? Me in 20 years? No, I can't lose my buff. Save my beauty, my soulness is my best feature.
I don't know whether I should be offended or smug that my appearance. Oh, okay. Offended or smug that my appearance is your worst fear. Wow. Alex, you have the Halloween outfits on?
Yes, I do.
I like his. It was pretty cool.
There's a lot of eyes.
I can't see you.
Yeah, I can't see it either. It makes me sad.
Ugh, what are you doing here, daddy's boy? Someone shut up AC in your
Dahlia's
private
a
condo.
samurai, by the way. She's like a
Yeah.
samurai.
Oh, cool.
Like weird horns.
And Damien has 6 wings and a ton of eyes.
And then like tattoos on him.
Oh, so
Oh.
he's actually a accurate biblical
Yeah.
rendition of an angel.
That's great.
Sorry, I was sipping. No, I came here for the same reason. I go anywhere. I want to set shit on fire. But apparently this building is flame retardant. I held a blowtorch next to the wooden staircase and nothing happened. It was the scariest shit I've ever seen.
You know, there's a reason that like all the angels, every time they would see somebody, they'd be like, "Don't be afraid," and everyone's like, "Ah!"
Yeah.
'Cause
Well, I
angels
mean,
actually
you know,
really
the Sephiroth
scary.
that's supposed to guard me and has like 4 faces and like 6 arms and it's weird.
Yeah.
And a sword that
It-
points in every direction.
Yeah.
Whatever that means.
It's
No,
yeah, pretty terrifying.
no, you traveling around here without makeup is the scariest shit you've ever seen. Ha! Burn!
Don't say burn! The word has no power here.
That's no power.
Well,
They are.
Go ahead.
You gotta find the haunted bathroom to take a spooky piss when you hear the sound of a trap being deployed, along with Damien and Dahlia screaming in unison. You turn back and see them trapped in a fishnet that appears to have dropped from the ceiling. Standing underneath it are a group of teenagers and a Great Dane. Oh,
That's Scooby-Doo!
Great job, everybody.
Says the blonde-looking leader-looking team.
I knew this clueless crew would catch these tricks no problem.
Gonna be Shaggy.
that was yeah. No, I was talking about I was waiting for Christian
Like,
to do it.
what do you mean, no problem? Asked the skinny star team. Scrooby Dooby and I were scared stiff. And like, we're almost out of dog treats.
Well, who did we
What's-
the-
Randweed.
You know what?
Randweed! Says the dog. Wait, the fucking dog talks, and it's beckoning for the other team to pass the blunt.
Oh,
God, let us down right now before I stab your eyeballs out and shove them up your asses like anal beads.
Jesus.
What a weird thing.
jeepers!
Jeez! Cried the redheaded team. Mr. and Mrs. Guggenheimer. What the fuck? Guggenheimer are really mad that we ruined their plot to drive down the price of this property and resell it for cheap.
What the fuck? Wait, you think we're real estate agents?
Gross. You think we're married? Let me be a cute couple.
Look, whoever you think you've got, it's not us. We're not real estate agents, we're demons. We're way more upfront about the whole eternity of damnable torture than most landlords, and don't bother hiding any of the details in the contract. But
Well, that's not entirely true. My dads do make a lot of their money by selling off land in the 8th Circle of Hell.
what? I can't believe you, fucking LeVays, always abusing your power and speculating with your crappy land.
We're like, look, gays.
It's
Who's
too
the-
late, says Guggenheimers.
Says the nerdy teen.
As soon as I find my glasses, we'll tear those stupid masks off your faces and send you to prison. Jinkies, fuck! Where's my glasses? Shaggy! Scooby! Okay.
Scrooby Dooby.
Okay.
First.
Scrooby Dooby.
Okay,
And-
but seriously, can somebody help me find them? I can't see shit. Accurately me all the time.
Seems like those
Seems
weirdo
like-
teams want to rip Damien and Dahlia's faces off. But you like those faces and want to smooch them. You need to save them using clueless crew logic.
Transform your skull into the head of a real estate agent so you can rip off your own face and present yourself as the true villain.
Ah, yeah.
What?
Point out the problem that it's problematic that these kids invade people's homes, trap them against their will, and rip off their face without consent. Who's the real criminal?
That's true. That's very true. What?
Cries the leader.
What are you talking about? We only solve mysteries in the pursuit of justice! Oh, so I'm guessing you had warrants for searching this property for the Shea real estate agent.
Well, oh no, that's not it.
Well, no.
Says the redhead.
We just kind of had Scraggy and Scrooby dressed up like janitors here to clean up the house, and then snuck us inside.
What was your evidence, even? Did you know the Guggenheimers were going to dress up like sexy arsonists in a walking blue fashion catastrophe?
Whoa.
Not exactly.
Says the nerdy one.
But we do have a lot of evidence. Most of it's circumstantial, sure. But we have 2 eyewitness accounts from the unfriendly auto mechanic and the crazy old lighthouse operator with the glass eye.
And I want to know what's up with the talking dog. Is it like a were-dog or a really fucked up hairy kid or something?
I'm not. Oh, wait. I'm not fucked up. You're rubbed up. Rubbed up. Fine. Okay.
Christian.
Oh, it's hard to do Shaggy's thing. That one,
Like school.
like Scoob. Oh,
You gotta
that
start
one,
off with
really, like. Oh, that one we don't really know the answer to. He
Says
just
the
kind of
stoner.
talks, but in a funny speech impediment anyway. Wait, so let me get this straight. You guys are super into solving. You guys are super into solving mysteries, but none of you can ever thought of solving a mystery while your dog can talk.
Are you guys sure you didn't just like break into abandoned property and rip people's faces off?
This seems to have created quite the identity crisis among the clueless crew. Everyone is silent. Even the dog has stopped talking or taking hits of his blunt. The teens untie Damien and Dahlia. The blonde says,
Gang, maybe we should split up while we devote some time to
introspection,
introspection and
deconstruction.
deconstruction of our problematic behavior.
Damien and Dahlia are happy you saved their faces, and later you all get an advanced copy of Scrooby Dooby's new book, Those Meddling Self-Doubts, Rut I Learned in Rarity.
Oh God.
It's actually quite the enlightening read, and it gives you +3 smarts.
My time to shine.
Oh, it's not me. It's not me.
That day at camp, you play Never Have I Ever Extreme. Every time someone mentions something you've done, you have to cut off a finger.
Oh shit.
But besides the finger part, this is finally a great time to brag about all the cool illegal things you've done. You're the first out, and while they're sewing your digits back on, you get to regale with your friends with stories of how you robbed a bank while wearing your grandfather's skull as a hat. You're so cool. Also, they sew you two charm to your left hand by mistake.
Nice.
You're in the middle of a rousing game of dismemberment tag. It's like hot dog tag, but with more amputations. When you duck to avoid a flying severed head and run smack into Milo.
Oh wow, I like his outfit.
Yeah?
That outfit's pretty nice.
Ah, Amira, the woman of the hour. Tell me, as long as you're here, which paint do you prefer? Lifeless corpse gray or jaundice Solera yellow?
Ew.
What are we doing, you ask? Calculester, darling. Could you give this sales pitch this time, please? I have a story full to tally the results of. You see, friend Milo and I considered ourselves experts in flipping and selling furniture. Given that Milo is an adept stylist and I myself am furniture, it seemed a natural fit.
Oh, no.
At the moment, we have taken on the daunting task of refurbishing and reselling the camp dome. You remind Calculester while simultaneously dodging flying jawbones and severed elbows that the camp dome is not for sale, nor is it his property. Adversity has never stopped Cal and Milo house flippers before. If you don't give up on something you truly believe in, you will find a way. Friend Amira's doubts is reasonable. However, finding a buyer might be difficult given how dangerous the dome can be. Yeah, no kidding. For example, you're standing unmoving in the line of fire, narrowly avoiding getting pummeled by fists that are no longer connected to bodies. Well, that's different. All of the players in Dismemberment Tag have consented to die in this game. But what about non-consensual death? The dome is fraught with offenses such as uncovered power outlets, exposed wires, unmarked exits, and the rodent infestations attracted by all these rotting corpses. It is a long list of OSHA violations that need to be addressed. What if a newlywed couple with a baby wanted to move here? You make an excellent point, darling. We need to make the Camp Dome a safe space for monsters and baby monsters alike. It's the only way to stay ahead of the market curve. Well, baby-proof in the dome sounds like more fun than getting your nipples blown off in Dismemberment Tag anyway. How can you make this hellhole safe for babies?
I hate more fire. It's just...
Yeah, that is access that leads directly to a bunch of fires, since fire is a very useful resource people might need in case of an emergency. You're going about it all wrong. Baby-proof means the place should be safe for baby attacks and booby traps for babies.
It was like, what the fuck is this dude doing? So I went to Commando and was like, here you go, here's some extensions.
That's a wonderful idea, Amira. I've done much research on babies, and my findings have concluded that they are quite parasitic on young couples.
Oh my god.
Are you sure about that?
Commando.
Quite sure. Couples plagued with babies get 68% less sleep and spend 100% more time cleaning foreign vomit off of their clothing than normal, which tends to bring them stress. Plus, the baby-couple relationship is incredibly one-sided. The couple provides nourishment, shelter, protection, and occasionally even affection to the baby,
Occasionally.
while the baby only tends to cry and produce fecal matter, which is useless to the couple. I mean, I guess I have to agree. That certainly does sound like a parasitic relationship. Babies should probably be cancelled. Besides, given the severely declining economy, much of my younger user base seems opposed to having children. So perhaps warding the house against babies is a good idea. Come, darlings, help me make some baby booby traps. You help them build crib-shaped cages, sticky traps that smell like breast milk, and semi-automatic rifles that'll shoot anything that moves, which includes babies.
Holy shit.
I am happy we were able to provide such a nice service to our young market. Finally, we can create a space that is safe from insidious, parasitic babies. Right you are, Cal, darling. It's like I've always said, life is too short to spend it in a toxic relationship, even if that relationship is with a baby.
Wait, I mean, it does.
How nice. Another wonderful quip about the nature of life from my favorite unliving being. You teach me something new every day, Milo. Hell yeah! The genuine happiness in Cal's voice completely justifies all the future infanticide. You gain 2 charm in 1 point.
Today will be a fantastic day.
I
Damn,
need
Alex,
some.
you feel good after that when you had to voice act that whole one for you.
What?
Including the narrator.
I know, I was everybody. Well, hiking. I was sitting there like, okay, at the choice, I was like, I still have a bit of noodles left. I need to shovel it down. While hiking through the woods, you're approached by an NPC who has a quest for you. You can tell she's an NPC because she only says the same 4 things over and over and keeps doing the same idle animation. The NPC's quest is to deliver a very important scroll to her father. She makes it extremely clear that no one else is allowed to read it or terrible things will happen. You read it, of course. It turns out her father's secret recipe to the perfect peach cobbler. Looks like her dad is never going to make that famed dessert in time for the NPC family potluck because you eat the recipe scroll and gain 2 smarts.
Oh.
Nice.
Later you join Dahlia, Ravi, and Hex for a high-stakes round of bird watching.
Yeah. Yes! If there's anything more thrilling than 2 gals and their accursed pal sitting quietly and waiting potentially for a bird to land on the ground in front of them.
Well, she's a fucking witch hunter. Actually, I can think of several things more exciting than this. I'm just here to loot some feathers for my brother's living collection and complete my petition decks.
Lighten up, Ravi. Bird watching's the best. And in the 6 hours since I discovered it, I've basically become an expert.
I too am fully committed. I even bought a book for this. And according to Naughty Pete's Guide of Avian Voyage, the best bird to watch of them all is Bushit.
Bush teat.
I like
What?
Bush.
Are you sure you didn't pick up a promo mag by accident?
No, wait. What would you what would you even imply that? Not to be confused with the mammalian breast. The bush tit is a diminutive creature that I could easily crush with my bare fists. But I
I've
choose
learned
not
she
to.
uses a lot of words you have difficulty with.
I know, right? Because it's not puppiness pleases me.
How does Naughty Pete say we should find the bird?
Oh no, if he doesn't really dabble in the whole method of bird watching. Once he identifies the birds, he develops more more into a hardcore rocker thing. Oh, okay. But that's where Hex comes in. You're an expert on this, right? Point me in the direction of the titty.
Well, the first step to any adventure is to eat a snack.
Oh, okay. I guess I could eat this raw steak I was saving for later. What's step 2?
Oh wow.
What do you mean? I never said this was a multi-step program.
Oh, you have no idea how to birdwatch, do you?
What kind of question is that? You look at birds. Occasionally I put my own spin on it by watching Big Brother in between watching birds. It isn't rocket science.
Well, that's not good enough for me. Robbie, you're better at this whole strategy stuff than I am. How would you summon an enemy from hiding?
Well, besides just slaughtering the entire ecosystem entirely at the same time, I might try luring it out with some food or by mimicking the screams of its family, or... Wait, that's it. We'll just mimic the bush-toothed cry. But what sort of bird call do we mimic that would lure the foe from hiding? Do you have any ideas, Cry?
Don't just attract the bird, snare the bird. Bird trap.
Trap music.
Use the one call no bird can resist. A booty call.
Becky, let me smash.
Let me smash.
You produce your booty call whistle from your satchel and blow, producing the characteristic mating call. You up? You up? Christian.
Oh, Cry. Did you seriously expect that to work? Nobody likes a thirsty bird watcher, Cry.
Critical hit.
Or did you
Oh,
think-
really? Then why am I hearing the dulcet sounds of a horny bird song filling the air?
Trench gun?
Holy shit, that was
X is right. Suddenly the woods are filled with the chirping sounds of Hey Sexy and ASL. Within moments, a cute puffy bird lands in the clearing in front of you, repeatedly screeching.
Winky face.
Get the exceptions for you.
This is crazy. How are these birds even vocalizing special characters?
Alright.
Sorry, I'm watching Dahlia.
That's what I usually do, but usually we have like a
I know she's on the screen right now.
9 times out of 10.
Well, according to this bird-watching manual I just downloaded on your phone, birds have specially adapted voice boxes to help them create their beautiful songs. Also, all bird songs are basically just sex anyways.
That's
Birds are
true.
just horny bastards by nature.
That's most animals, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
X is right. You sit around a little longer observing the birds and you realize they're all just chirping send nudes to each other.
This is awesome. Now I can earn my bird watching badge and my interspecies sexting badge all in one day. Wow.
Oh my god.
Do you think that's ground enough to earn my kill 2 birds with 1 stone badge too?
Oh, is that how you earn that badge? You nod nervously while putting away your slingshot.
Yeah.
That's a pretty cool whistle, Cry. From one rare item collector to another, I'm impressed. You should bring it along when we hang out more often.
Even when he's not trying to take your girl, he's along to take your girl.
Yeah. And kind of the right.
Whoa, is it possible your booty call whistle is making your hot friends horny? Who knew bird watching could be the ultimate wingman? You gain 2 boldness and 1 charm.
Hey,
Can I just
wingman,
skip
I
through?
do.
Come on,
Take a
Finkeldorf.
Wait, is that still Aaron? Or no, Aaron doesn't.
Huh?
Aaron plays as Scott.
Yeah.
It's Sung One.
So, oh, dude, I love him. He's awesome.
Yeah.
Does it-
Cruzy B.
I'm pretty sure he does.
14 people covered.
I thought you meant Aaron, my husband, and I was just like, what?
No,
If Aaron voice
Aaron
actor.
doesn't play Monster Prom.
he could
Hey,
do.
very
He's
voice
got
actor.
a nice voice.
He does
Oh, he does
nice-
have a nice voice. I just wish that he would, do more with it.
Yeah.
Other than,
I wish he would talk to-
Other than
his friends
talk
on
with-
fucking Killing Floor 2 all the goddamn
He
time.
really
Dude,
no, I
that
was
guy
telling
never
Alex- I was
leaves
telling
Killing
Alex that
Floor
the other day.
2.
I was like, damn, I guess Brooke was a kid when she said they liked it because, like, I literally that's
5
awesome.
flesh pounds? Wow, I wish you'd flesh pound me every once in a while, you fucking cuck.
So okay. Creativity's the purple one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Creativity is the Scout HQ.
Yeah.
The other one's 1.
I need a charm, so I got a bitch. Instead of bringing metal
You
detector
said-
to the lake that day, you scour the beach for buried treasure. You find a keychain, a tin box, still cookies that you need anyway, a glowing chalice that ignites. Templar comes to confiscate your story. Best of all, you managed to score some Viking silver plate at 2-5. Score.
Yeah.
You meet Aravi and Hex afterwards for some yoga, and you're shocked to discover that it is actually yoga.
Namaste, Finkeldorf. I saw a 2-minute yoga video on Instagram and I'm obsessed. Did you know it involves breathing? How exotic.
Alright.
At first I was pissed at Hex for making me do this, but I'm actually super into it. I'm gonna get so fucking relaxed my head will explode.
Did someone say sausages?
Nobody said sausages.
Oh shit.
I didn't
well,
mean to do that.
fuck
I didn't mean to do that. I really didn't. I clicked it and then I clicked to like.
It's okay. It's okay.
I know it.
Continue.
I like only do it to you, apparently. Go, Alex.
I'm sorry, I was getting more food. Thanks, not the wrong voice. Thanks, Polly. Well, if you guys aren't talking about sausages, what are you doing? We're doing yoga. I even found a pose that's perfect for you. It's called an upward facing dog.
Racist.
Oh, we're all about up dog. And its evil twin downward facing dog. We're yoga masters. With an S.
Really? You guys know about yoga? Is that why you're so relaxed all the time?
Yep, that's why I'm so relaxed all the time, and for no other reason. Wink. We discovered. Oh, well, fuck you.
Oh, I thought that was it. I'm sorry. I was listening.
No!
I was listening. I wasn't looking at the page. I was just
It's
listening.
cool. I'm just gonna give you shit about it. Don't worry about it. But we stuck with it, and we made it better. And now we can proudly say that we're the best yogaists in the world.
I don't think
Yeah, I know.
Psst, Polly, I think it's Yogazoids.
Fucking love it. God
Come on.
damn, Scott
No
is
way
really
you
doing it
guys
for
are
me in that
yoga
shirt, isn't he?
experts.
Yeah, I told you.
Oh my god. You're right. Because we're yoga masters, duh. And no one's ever gonna beat your yoga
Oh,
high
no.
score.
Oh no.
How dare she say that? High score, you said?
Uh-oh.
Oh god, here we go.
200,000 yoga points in a single session. It's unbeatable.
Mm.
No.
That's how
nothing
she
is
can be so limber to do the reverse Romanian Wilkinson.
I just need the
Also,
right.
she's a specter.
The reverse. I
I
just
mean,
need,
yeah.
need the right strategy, but what is it? Yoga pants are all well and good but to be a true yogazoid, you need to set up legendary yoga armor. What would that be? Boldness, you think? The key to yoga is a sequence of poses, specifically up dog, down dog, left dog, right dog, left dog, B dog, A dog, start.
That's pretty good.
That one sounds like fun, right?
I have no idea.
I don't know what any of these are.
Down dog just makes me think of doggy style, so
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, same.
That's what all.
Okay,
see, I
I'm
couldn't-
glad that I wasn't the only one who was
No,
thinking that.
I couldn't do any yoga because of sexually. I was watching a movie.
I've done
last
yoga
night.
before. It's alright.
Nah, if I would. I feel like that was gonna be boldness.
You gotta start with yoga for complete beginners.
Well, I'm
'Cause
saying
if you jump into it, it's gonna hurt a lot.
legendary yoga armor. I had no idea such a thing existed. You would have stepped from your last bloody raid on Lemon, but for more because whoa, check out this yoga breastplate, plus 20 breathing in and breathing out. And these yoga greaves, 32 flexibility when flanking an enemy. Of course, let's not forget about them. But could you imagine that sneaking up behind them and just fucking doing a weird fucking bend? The boots of yoga, 50% kicking someone in the face so hard the head explodes. Meditatively. Thanks for the armor, Finkeldorf. I'm about to use it to kick some tranquil ass.
Oh, nice.
Wow, that's cool.
Yoga
Robbie
armor.
does the yoga. Don's the yoga. It's the most insane series of yoga movies I've ever seen.
What? I don't believe it. A yoga level. It's over 9,000.
Ravi, yoga's so hard she beats yoga and starts over with yoga plus. I thought it was yoga. She also beats. It turns out yoga plus is just yoga with more twerking. But you're not complaining. Upon completing yoga, Aravi and yoga plus, Aravi's eyes glow with unearthly light and she floats off the ground.
No, it can't be.
Like the chief Nirvana, the world of attachments no longer has any hold on me. I am free from the rule of samsara, which binds us to the cycle of suffering. And it gives me plus 10 to wisdom stat. Sick. I'm gonna use the learn a fire spell, right? Ooh, looks like Aravi's not totally free of this world's attachment after all, which is good because you sort of think she might be becoming attached to you. We just met, dude. You gain plus 2 fun. I'm not falling for this shit.
There does that.
Which is a fictional character. I'm gonna say Lynn.
Raven from Teen
I
Titans.
bet there's gonna be another Fire Emblem character, isn't it?
Oh, she don't know me. Shut the fuck up.
I thought you said Ben as in Ben 10, and
No,
I was like,
Lynn.
all right, cool.
I'm gonna go with Crash Bandicoot.
And I'm gonna go with Link.
I was thinking Link, but I was like, I'm not gonna go with Link. Wait, you didn't see Brooke choose, did you? No.
Yeah, Raven from Teen Titans.
Who did you choose,
Play
Christian?
orders decided based on which fictional character is least likely.
Well, Lynn's out because she's, a nomadic peoples.
Yeah. No, she's not. What? Hold on one second.
Crash is fucking stupid. I'm crying. Put me on there.
Well, it's Christy said, be right back. The person who chooses whoever went last.
Alex, how are you and Desiree doing?
Pretty good.
You're good?
Yeah.
I just I haven't heard about you guys in a while, so I haven't really talked to you a lot recently.
It's fine. No, things are going fine.
Good.
Yeah.
Glad to hear it.
Yeah.
Okay, chill.
Okay,
I
who's least
wasn't
likely
asking
to
for
know how to
that.
pitch a tent?
So, first of all, I said Lind with a D, not Lynn.
Oh, I thought you said Lynn.
Yeah, but Lynn is a daughter of like a great maid, so she's been a scholar all her life, so she definitely cannot pitch tent. Who else?
Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, but I feel like Crash Bandicoot would definitely not know how to pitch a tent.
Why? I feel like
Because he's
he
Crash
I
Bandicoot.
feel like he would accidentally do it.
Nah.
And he does spend a considerable amount of time outside.
Yeah, but have you ever seen his homes outside? It's usually just garbage laying around.
Which can be a tent. He's almost where's
Nah.
I'm outvoted. Where's
Andrew's blue.
And
And then would be you.
well, who
Well, Raven from Teen Titans and Link's pretty good at survival.
So,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I've seen Raven pitch a tent before. If you know what I'm saying.
that's fucked up.
Zap!
What do I need? I can either go creativity or smart skin. I'm gonna go
Why'd you put yourself third? I thought you were gonna be second. Oh. Seems like things are going well.
different berries.
That day in Monster Scouts, you look at all the berries and try to identify them: a blackberry, a blueberry. But Rachel, the deer person, finds a very weirdly shaped berry no one can identify. You all stare at it for hours. It's closer to abstract art than a berry somehow.
Alex would fucking crush it. And
It's a true think piece. It forces you to reflect on berry inequality, and although there are no easy answers to the questions it poses, you all gain +2 creativity from the experience. Later you find Dahlia punching a rock. This would normally be pretty standard, but you realize her expression has a shade of sadness, so you go ask if she's okay. She's not.
oh, hi, Cry. You must be wondering why I, Dahlia, what was her last name? Aquino. I'm not usually in my cheerful disposition. I know you all expect me to keep my moral high as I am unquestionably the leader of this camp army of ours.
So humble.
You have literally never seen her. Is that what you're not about to interrupt her?
You see, I've been lately enjoying the many pleasures of summer as I get closer to my goal, having the best summer ever. But might all of these pleasures be making me weak in the process? I've been so focused on summer when before my only reason or season used to be conquest season. Okay. I think we all know what the problem is. It's Damien. Yeah, my whole thing used to be being Damien's rival, conquering the 8th circle of hell and all that. But summer camp has opened my eyes. Damien is like super lame.
So
That idiot has 0 survival skills. I saw him checking the tree bark to find the nearest McDonald's.
The thing is that you kill the trash so quick that the Tom right
Silverest of the silver spoons. Disheartening. I cannot see that wimp as a rival anymore, but a healthy rivalry is an essential part of warlord structure remaining strong. I know this because I've watched all kinds of informational documentaries on beings such as Dragon Ball and Naruto. Oh my god, Jesus fucking weeb, I love it.
I think Andrew just got an even harder boner.
So I got worried about that because I became weak of having no rival. I started punching this rod in hopes that it would become my sworn enemy, but it's not working.
You tell Dahlia you'll become a rival. A rivalry to remember.
Oh my god.
Nah, you're just saying that because you want to build some sort of sexual tension.
I mean,
I don't blame you. Anyone would leap at the chance of if it meant they get a spoonful of this buff and beautiful blue blood. Yes.
oh my god.
But enemies to lovers sounds more of a Robbie or a Joy thing. Not my jam though. Sorry.
That sucks. But if Dahlia's not into sexual tension with rivals, maybe she's into intimacy, trust, and eventually sexual tension with good friends who help her out in her hour of need.
I'll make this really easy.
Don't overthink it. Jump into it. Fist first, people. Jump into it. Fist first, people always trust you. Let's try it. Surprise game. Surprise game. What could you made out? 14 Damiens. I don't know what either of these are.
Hey, Andrew.
Yeah.
In the Crimson Flower run, do you still get to be the enlightened one? I assume not, right?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I got excited.
Ah,
Dahlia takes your word for it. When she hears steps on your back, she punches you before you can look. But the punch is stopped by in a very anime way.
Oh,
It's a very athletic water nymph. Their eyes lock. Hey, you have no right to punch that rock. That rock was my rival.
Dahlia's smitten, but not romantically. Somehow you can tell she's smitten in a platonic rival way. They have a hella anime fight.
nice.
Punches are thrown, techniques are used. They even shout the names of their attacks out loud.
Ah, yes.
Revenge.
Someone's gonna do the
God,
cringe.
beep trash.
Kick of the rising summon.
The nymph screams while throwing the sickest kick ever.
You're OP.
Whoa. Well, I totally named my techniques too. Headbutt of the rising Dahlia.
That's also a kick, but who are you to judge?
You are.
Yeah.
Dahlia Aquino.
You're not bad either. The name's Dahlia.
Nice to fight you, Dahlia. I'm definitely
You're about to point out that the original Daphne was a dryad, not a nymph, but that's not necessarily a reason for a nymph not to be named Daphne, right?
Right.
You realize his urge of showing off trivia worth bits of knowledge no one cares about speaks volumes about your insecurities. It's a hard pillow to swallow, but it's character growth.
I'll admit it. The rising summon was kind of cool, but I could beat it with beat it in a heartbeat, you know.
Oh, sure. And that headbutt of the rising guy, I must have never seen a headbutt done with your leg.
So, you know, we could totally, like, fight any other day. Not that I'd care.
No, me neither. But I'm free on Wednesday, and fighting you would be better than doing nothing if you're not like busy fighting anyone else.
Nah, I lost my rival recently. It's a funny story. Nothing important.
Hold on, I gotta go meet my daughter.
Yeah, you run the fastest.
You guys can read that.
What?
What?
Me too.
You
Go for it.
girl. Okay, truth time. I was just testing that rock as my rival. My real rival moved into a new story arc, and with a new, more powerful rival.
Your former rival sounds like a douche.
Word. My only other prospect was transitioning into the reluctant tsundere, grumpy ally, but fuck it. I was born for the rival life.
I feel you. My former rival moved into the story arc to become a useless wimp. But hey, I only rival platonically, okay? I prefer to be clear upfront.
No, me too. Rivals to lovers is not my thing. It's just it's all just punches and indirect self-growth. Anyway, this is my number if you want your ass beaten any day.
Let's see whose ass gets beaten.
Sure, Dahlia. We'll see.
And then she leaves in a way that's so epic that you can actually hear what sounds like a bitchin' anime song.
Let's seize the summer!
Yeah, Dahlia's back. Thanks, Cry.
Dahlia hugs you. The strength of her hug gives you 2 charm, and the intense J-pop in the background gives you 1 boldness.
Where to go?
That was pretty sweet.
Fucking weed trash.
Yeah, you get him, buddy. That day you decide to go scuba diving and find a treasure chest above Lake. Well, you pick the lock, but you gotta press the command, then you're underwater. That's fun. Wetsuit, no pockets. Fuck. You join a game of volleyball with your 3 most violent friends, Dahlia, Damien, and Arabi. Maybe one of them will accidentally injure you with a volleyball and you'll get to act out a real-life hurt comfort fanfic.
Oh, okay.
But alas, the game never gets that far. During Dahlia's first serve, she hits the ball with a tad too much ferocity and it goes sailing off into the trees and at the lake's edge.
Wait to get the first headshot.
Dahlia, what the fuck?
Like 5-10 seconds if you can. It will give us a better position that time.
Haha, I win. The ball has been defeated.
Alright,
No,
go
that's not how it works. If you really wanted to keep the ball, you gotta stab it. I'd show you, but you just stayed all the way to the freaking woods. Wait, I didn't know it was stabbing the volleyball. Let's go find the ball.
Second thought, maybe playing volleyball with these people wouldn't have been the best idea. You follow them into the trees anyways because, well, you horny.
Accurate.
Guys, over here. I found a dead body. Also, the volleyball.
The 3 of
I'll be
you
right
follow
back, guys.
Dahlia's voice and find her standing over the body of a pirate. He's got it all. A peg leg, a bandana, and a fatal volleyball wound to the face.
Oh man, volleyball's totally rude. Way to go, Dahlia.
So when you murder people with sporting equipment, it's cool, but whenever I do it, it's suddenly concerned about the sporting equipment.
Yo, has anybody else noticed the treasure chest?
Treasure, you say? We must leave.
Yes, we must open it at once. Finally, I have the funds I need to conquer the 8th circle of hell.
Not if I spin it all on tomahawks and fireworks. I think it's like a was just selling property. Need before greed is the little guys, and I need treasure. Oh god, damn it.
Damn, girl. No wonder you ended up with a cursed necklace. All 3 of your friends will leap on the chest at once, biting, scratching, and hacking it for all they're worth. It's no use.
We'll never get the treasure at this rate. If only one of us, some kind of brilliant tactician, adept to thinking of unorthodox solutions. Yeah.
You're probably the closest thing to a tactician in the group. You throw out a suggestion.
kiss therapy to help it open up.
I'm coming.
You search Spire's pockets and find his wallet inside. You find a ton of pictures of his daughter. He clearly cared a lot about her.
Aw.
Who even keeps photos in their wallet anymore? What a nerd. You dig around and amongst the receipts for beard oil and scurvy medication, you find a letter to his daughter. Looks like he'll never get a chance to deliver it. You hand it to Arabi to read.
Dear Ethel, I love you so much. I'm so sorry I've been off sailing 7 seas for most of your childhood. That's all over now. I realize it's the most important thing in life isn't booty, swashbuckling. I don't know about that. It's you. I've decided the pirate's life is not for me after all. I'm headed home to you now to be the father you've always deserved. I sure hope nothing kills me before I have a chance to see your smiling face again. I should be back in time for your birthday, which is... Let me see that. That idiot totally put his daughter's birthday in this letter, and it looks like she's turning 10 years old this Sunday. Children are idiots.
Wow.
With the help of this newfound knowledge, you unlock the chest to reveal the bounty inside.
It's...
2 volleyballs! Victory!
I'd say we came out ahead in this deal, wouldn't you, Osmodeus?
Hell yeah, you did. You accompany your friends back to the volleyball court, laughing and high-fiving. Behind you, the corpse of the pirate slowly decomposes, now totally alone. You gain 2 fun and 1 boldness.
Sorry, I didn't hear my guys speak out, so...
Yeah.
Let's see, what do I need? I need some charm. You got any charm? Charm up here. Today at the game is Charades Extreme. It's just regular charades, but apparently they love to stick extreme on any classic game. It's your turn, you get 3rd times the charm. 3rd is easy to play just by using fingers. The charm is hard. Get your team to guess it right, you act as if you were more charming than you really are. You managed to do that, gain 2 charm by playing the role, bring your team to victory. Hooray! You're hoping to run into your gal, Arabi, but so far she hasn't been any of the places you expect. The mines, the dungeons, the forest. You heard Camp Spooky was doing an arts and crafts pop-up session, so you go over there to pass the time, and you're shocked to find Arabi over there.
Yes! Yes! This slump molded earthenware masterpiece will be one of my finest works yet.
Hello, welcome to my purgatory of boredom and suffering.
You mean our craftatorian potdom and creating?
No, I meant what I said the first time.
In that case, can we make a no complaining our next rule of compromise? Because you're harsh in my pottery buzz.
See what I have to put up with? Yeah, she got super into any random activity we see on TV and immediately wants to try it out. They watched a documentary on Mesopotamia, and all they took away from it was pot, and immediately threw themselves into this obnoxious new hobby. They've been leaving little curse-shaped clay prints all over my nicely dream. Yeah, year.
Which you've been wearing because I graciously agree to accompany you on quests. Just like you graciously indulge in my hobbies too. See, this is how give and take works.
Well, I want to give you a punch in the face and take all the clay away from you so you can do something less boring. You think watching paint dry is boring? Try watching clay dry. At least the painting is a picture or something.
You think watching paint dry is boring? Try watching clay dry. At least painting a picture of something.
Oh, wait, hold on, but you don't. That figure is made for like painting walls and stuff. Like not like watching a picture dry. Fucking.
Why can't you let yourself enjoy my newfound love of pottery? Pots are beautiful.
The only time I ever care about pots is when I smash them and get rupees. I mean, that may be the only circumstance in which Arabi cares about pots, but one circumstance, no circumstance, and you know just how to use it.
Don't do it.
Arabi should make
Don't.
their own pots, then bring them to get rupees.
My phone hit my teeth.
That's Arabi to make pots to get back to the world.
That's Arabi. She's like your, she's your kind of character.
Oh, is she really?
Yeah. But I have fucked
wow, Finkel door.
her hex.
There's some kind of
Yeah.
adventure in this. Why didn't I ever think of that?
Maybe because it's definitely not how that works.
Ye of little faith, you'll be eating your words on a Cheeto M&M bagel sandwich.
I do love
Yeah.
those.
Can I take what off? You don't need to eat these. Here,
Yeah.
throw this away. When I come out of this situation with unlimited money, you and Robbie sitting and making a pot together ghost style like the hotter. It's super romantic. I'm gonna dive into an entire chamber full of rupees and swim through them. Or at least it would be if Robbie was were slightly less fixated on the prospect of infinite money. But you guys are still getting to touch each other and stuff, so whatever. You and Robbie finish crafting the first pot.
It's not terrible. It's not perfect. But some of those flaws could be hid with the proper glaze.
No glaze, just smash. Robbie smashed the pot before even taking it off the wheel yet.
Holy shit. How are there rubies in there? Did you put them in when I wasn't watching?
Nope, it's like you've never been on an adventure before. X smash pots get rupees.
I'm amazed and know not what to say.
Say you'll watch me make the shit out of and subsequently break the shit out of a whole bunch of rupee spawning pots. Robbie goes into a pottery making frenzy, her eyes gleaming, throws pot after pot, both throwing the pot on the wheel, then throwing the pot at the wall. Rupees raining.
You know, given the cost of materials, she actually isn't making a huge profit with this strategy. But even as fast as she's going, her pottery technique is actually improving. Like, the lip on that last pot was much more even than the one before, and the thickness is getting more consistent. In the timeless, eternal words of the ancient Mesopotamians, hella lit, fam! Yeet!
X has a great time getting to review Robbie's pottery skills, and Robbie has a great time. You have a great time getting plus 2 3 That's what I'm telling you.
My time to shine.
Who's doing it less?
Let's see.
So what skills did I get? Plus 2 what and what?
What?
Creativity and boldness?
To get Milo?
As you're searching the haunted manor, you come across an enchanted doll that promises to grant all your wishes. Cool. You take it. It possesses you, of course. Turns out the spirit that was inside is exactly like you in every way, so nobody notices the difference. The only difference is that the spirit is a little bolder than you, so basically you gain 2 boldness, while you're not even you anymore. You find Damien, Calculester, and Milo in the basement. They've discovered a secret room full of creepy artifacts, just like in the movies. And they're blithely fucking with all of it, just like in the movies. What's up, my lovers?
That's cute.
Milo here with another exciting unboxing video for you all. This week, an authentic Iron Maiden with fresh blood coming out of it. Let's take a look. Wow, a corpse impaled on some spikes. They've really gone all out on the details here. Let's see what features this corpse has.
Fuck, there's so much brutal shit here, I don't even know what I like most.
Yeah, but it's totally worth it.
Behind dollhouse is constantly on fire, gleaming.
It's totally worth it. Give him.
But this haunted television keeps showing me what I look like without skin on my face, so I can't choose. Sorry, me, Candy.
I am participating in this foolishness as well. I have found a rotary telephone that speaks with a devil's voice. I asked it if we might share a common ancestor, but all it will say is, blood, blood, blood. And so I am at a loss on how to proceed. Oh well. You're wondering what kind of zany bullshit you just try to get your friend's attention when your clumsy ass saves you the trouble by tripping over a power cord. You accurate on some kind of large box made of glass and metal and it lights up to reveal. A carnival fortune teller. Proof that our future really is the dream of our fantasies.
There we go. That should probably do it. We'll figure out real quick.
I don't know what that means, but I like how the dummy inside is grinning like an insane person. Obviously cursed.
I am mildly disturbed by the fact that it is operating despite its power cord not being plugged in. Thank
for
you for
activating me. Oh, you want to do it?
go for it.
Thank you for activating me.
Rest the fortune teller.
As a show of gratitude, I will answer any one question about the future. Be forewarned, however, the price for this forbidden knowledge is your soul. Bitch, I ain't got one.
Where are we heading to?
Nobody
Please
does.
run away
Why
from
is
me.
it always the soul?
Raise your hand if you have a soul. Nobody? Sick. For future knowledge, somebody ask a question.
Oh, I have a question. Can you all believe how lucky we are to be alive at this point in history?
Fucking really?
I think he meant a question for the fortune teller, friend Milo. Oh, nope. The only thing I question is my own limits daily, as should we all.
My God.
Yeah, stop all eyes.
This is the opportunity you've been waiting for. Ask a question so good it'll make your friends want to have sex with you later.
I like how this one's not even about love, it's about fucking.
I got hungry.
Yeah. This thing would be cool if when you're
Ah, shit. Well, whatever.
You'd be surprised. Oh, go. It's your-
You'd be surprised how often I get that question.
Says the fortune teller.
Very well. In 20 years, the most popular slang words will be lump kiss, potato handshake, and swaft.
I would not be surprised.
Swafty shaft you got there, buddy. What's Blumpkins?
You want Blumpkins?
Technically, I only promised to answer one question,
Said the fortune teller.
but I'm feeling generous.
Fortune teller.
A blump kiss, according to the Future Urban Dictionary, is the only correct response when a chilly scrobe offers you a potato handshake.
What the fuck?
What then is a potato handshake?
The necessary prelude to a blump kiss.
And I assume swaft means a combination of a plump kiss and a potato handshake or something equally bewildering.
What? No, that would be disgusting. Swaft is just the word that replaced crispy when crispy went out of style.
Oh my God.
That's not particularly helpful. But then again, unhelpfulness helps us learn about ourselves, or learn to help ourselves. Let's forget about all this and go back to tampering with malevolent artifacts.
Yeah, I want to see if ghosts come out of the thing when we smashed them.
I was having quite a stimulating conversation with that telephone. I think it was actually saying "boo" in binary. Your friends wander back to their various cursed implements, leaving you alone with the fortune teller and your crippling anxiety.
Fucking right.
Maybe they're comfortable leaving the mystery of the future slang unsolved, but not you. What if you accidentally use the words wrong? What if you fail to use them at all? Then they become cool and you're not cool because you didn't use them. The fortune teller gave you the gift of knowledge, but it was a cursed gift. You'll be miserable until you discover the meaning of these words. Several pounds of your own flesh, one blood ritual, and countless YouTube tutorials later, you finally gain the knowledge you crave. Swaft is slang for some idiot who cares way too much about learning what swaft means. Damn, you lose 2 charm and 1 fun.
That's actually pretty funny.
That's some shit.
No, my favorite consequence so far has been the one where we all everybody lawyers.
Oh, yeah.
Diamond heart.
Everybody choose something bad. Say your choice out loud to the other players
Some
before.
of that shitty diaper.
Murder.
Something pretty bad. My immortal.
Very bad.
Andrew. Oh. Okay, I think we've all chosen.
What
You
Andrew
see
picked?
the evanescence on my
Cancer.
No, not Evanescence, My Immortal.
No,
It's
the
a
fanfic.
written-
It's a Harry
Wait,
Potter.
have you not read the fanfic?
Oh,
Fanfic,
it's
Andrew?
so bad.
Oh, it's the worst.
So
It's awful.
bad.
She's
Wait,
a vampire
what?
in the Harry Potter
Oh.
world.
I'm missing something here.
You haven't read
Yeah.
My Immortal. You're missing everything.
My Immortal is a Harry Potter fanfic that was written by like a 13-year-old back in like 2007.
Oh
Very
no.
emo.
Yeah.
Like
It's
she literally
terrible.
says in one of the lines, like probably like every time she says, "I cried and then I cut myself and then I drank the blood and then I wrote a."
My
Yeah,
God.
it's pretty bad.
Andrew,
Well,
I'm disappointed in you.
I'm sorry.
The Zilly
In the
Fantasy
second
Weapon-
chapter, she goes to fucking what is it called? She goes to a My Chemical Romance concert.
and she describes like what she's wearing like in every scene.
Yeah.
Like it's
And then
it's
just everything.
Oh.
You know, flame all the haters.
Yeah, that's what every prelude to the chapter. Was it me and you that read that together, Alex?
Yeah, we did.
So and then there
so
was
funny.
and like she'll be like, "Oh, you hating me, you keep hating me."
What was it? Was it like Snape and Lupin were masticating as they watched her take a bath?
Yeah,
They were masticating, which means chewing loudly.
yeah. And then, she would always cry tears of blood. Like every time she cried, she's like, "I cried blood, then I went to bed."
Oh my god.
This is a fanfic.
Yeah, you should read it sometime.
It's so bad. And
It's one of those so bad that you need to read.
It's like a historic moment for fanfics.
It's like if The Room was a Harry Potter fanfic.
Player order is decided based on how plausible it would be to make a deadly fantasy. I don't know, Smelly Diapers is pretty bad.
Murder.
Yeah, true.
Cancer.
Yeah, smelly diapers.
Well, no.
Well, I don't think. Can you make a weapon out of murder and cancer?
Yeah.
You can weaponize cancer, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's true. That's pretty bad.
So
But a fantasy weapon would probably be. Anyway,
and then I'm gonna put myself third because like murder.
Well, that's just the act of killing. Any
Yeah.
weapon murders.
could be a murder spell.
Marshmallows,
though.
anyone?
You happen upon Calculester and Dahlia flipping through a scrapbook, laughing
Raucous.
raucously.
Talia,
Oh,
I said
hell yeah.
racistly.
This is a great picture of us, Cal. I'll see him in the form where we're so cool to see in person. God, I love the Romans. So many trained battlefields, ancient armors, literal creatures, and bloodless soaking soil. I couldn't stop fangirling.
Success achieved.
Yes, they were truly fascinating. But I must say that seeing the Olivetti headquarters in person was the highlight of my Italy experience. Being in the presence of the earliest computer manufacturing companies in the world was a dream come true. I hope I made my ancestors proud.
Oh, hey, Cry. We'll let our scrapbook. We were just reminiscing about the trip to Italy we took last month.
I'm just about to
She shows you the scrapbook. You get the impression that that was a joint project. Some of the pages are decorated with bone fragments and motivational glitter stickers, and others were clearly typed up and printed straight out of Microsoft Excel.
That's true.
We had an amazing time. I was fascinated by all the churches, and even more fascinated by the beautiful, meaningless rituals organics performed there.
Oh my god. Yeah, unfortunately, I had to sit those places out. The Pope didn't really seem keen on letting someone with horns in the vicinity.
Buonissimo!
Vatican.
Back in my but it's cool. I commandeered a gondola and
Venice.
Oh no.
we had an all-out naval battle, and I totally crushed it.
Yes, incidentally, we are no longer allowed to enter Italy.
Aw. But there are lots of other places to visit. I'm thinking of Britain for the next trip. Let's keep the ruthless war machine empires thing going.
Britain would be nice, but I am partial to Japan. Their technological advances intrigue me so greatly. I also have an uncle who works at Nintendo as a coffee machine.
Try, you can come too. There's always room for one more on the Dahlia and Cal Express.
A vacation with Dahlia and Calculester? Where do you sign?
Fucking right.
Wait, friend Dahlia, I am also happy to invite Cry on our next trip, but what role will she fulfill?
And I
You
think
make
that's
an
the last.
excellent point. The true Master of War knows every member and mourns the ring. Her ranks must be absolutely necessary.
An apt comparison. You see, Cry, on our previous trip, I acted as the perfect trip planner, organizing our activities in color-coded spreadsheets.
Cappuccino!
I was a morale booster and I'm going around screaming, "Look, it's David! Look, it's the what?
Hey, Fizzy.
Easy." Okay. To maintain hype and make sure that everyone knew what they were looking at.
Besides Horny One and Gamer, what roles could you fulfill on a vacation with Dahlia and Calculester?
Ah, damn, not wrong. Put me back up. Alright. And
You got this.
you can analyze all the country's weaknesses to be sure. As the first one's probably smart, right?
Don't do that, Dahlia. Don't do that.
Oh, jeez. Oh, we
Can't
gotta
smack
kill
him.
What'd you say, Andrew?
Oh wait, this is choosing between one or the other, right?
Yeah.
Which one is which?
What do you mean, which one is which?
Which one is which? 'Cause this one's about Calculester. This one's about
cut through the house. Don't go outside.
bottom one's Dahlia.
Yes, Andrew.
Impressive!
Oh hell yeah, that's an amazing idea. You're hired. I mean, I loved our trip to Italy, but I kind of regret not doing more research into their weaknesses sooner. Like their pizza and pasta, clearly inferior to the olive gardens, and their wimpy, which happened to Caesar. Did he die? That's not very heroic. Not to mention their surprisingly squishy skulls. I would have the Roman residents would be retained some of their ancestors' strength, but apparently not. I tested this myself actually. My research concluded that Italian skulls are not resistant to attack from a morning star. Weird. After all, the police showed up and Telecom stayed at my morning star arrested me, probably because they were scared I discovered the rest of their weaknesses.
Not enough signal to
What?
process this.
Where was I when this all happened?
At the back, and I think I told you that I used the time to check out some old dungeons.
I thought you did so in a touristic capacity, not because you were temporarily imprisoned in one.
Man, details don't matter. If only I'd known the Italians' weak profile soon, I would simply brought more morning stars.
Let's get down to business!
But I'll be more prepared next time. Thanks to you, Cry. I can't wait.
Yeah, neither can you, as long as you get to be there when Dahlia's swinging her morning star, that is. Just the thought is already getting you all hot and bothered.
Do we have cushions for the logs, or?
I mean, I might as well. That'd be fun to in a Robbie hanging out here in the campfire. We gathered around. Ooh, go.
Oh, I see.
Holy fucking shit, dude. My outfit's pretty cool. I got me going a certain way. They gathered around an eerie, bloodstained skull made entirely out of gold dye. Jewels and its process beyond words. It's normal. It's so beautiful, and it looks anatomically accurate. I wonder if they used a real-life skull as a mold, or if it is an actual skull cast of gold. Either way, it's badass.
It's so pretty. I don't want to eat it.
I mean, obviously, this thing is both one, well.
Wait, oh, my
Oh,
son's
it?
doing it. My son's doing it.
Oh, but they've been skipping all of these.
I was like, really? Again?
No, my son fucking grabbed the keyboard.
It's
I was wondering. I was like, who the fuck's doing?
Oh, this? Isn't it obvious? It's a MacGuffin. That is an object that's going to be very necessary to the plot and central to the motivation of the main characters.
Joy's totally right. You have no idea what this skull is for, but you can feel the narrative importance radiating off of it.
We're not really sure what the skull actually does, or where it came from, or if it's cursed and going to drive us into a fit of insanity that makes us eat our own hair. Yum. But literally, who cares? MacGuffin, this awesome, is guaranteed to have a huge narrative payoff.
They're always so satisfying. This is going to be such a good start for the next episode.
Excuse me? Did you just say your next adventure?
I don't know. I think I got killed by.
Aravi. When we stumbled upon this golden skull on that strange altar in ruins of the temple Istis, I think it was pretty obvious that it was there for me, the main character.
Damn. Ha, that's hilarious, Joey. Sorry to burst your bubble, but you're definitely a pizza side character, comic relief. Your bit is that you think you're the main character. You got everything a main character needs: emotional backstory, bloodlust, high DPS, and now I'm going to add that 6 points.
Aravi, I really do understand that where you're coming from, because my deep empathy is that it makes me such a good leader and natural protagonist. But I'm afraid you're sorely mistaken. That skull is mine. I'm certain that it's going to inspire at least a 3-episode arc, and it's way more in my genre than yours.
You guys are both wrong. I'm the main character. This is a local multiplayer comedy dating sim video game, and that skull is made of chocolate.
Elias, you better back the fuck off, dude. You skip this meal and eat you. You saboteur. Whoever the main character is, you're sure of one thing. It's not you, so help decide which one of these kids. So heavy gonna take at least 3 injuries. Joy's the only one here with it. Okay, according to D&D, this item is supposed to be constitution modifier if that's ruled by someone with high armor class being a lobby. Use it properly. Boom! You need to recognize the skull from somewhere. You whip out the Dungeon Master's Guide and flip to the inventory catalog where you find the entry for the skull on gold. Ravi grabs your DM guide and starts waving it in Joy's face. It's pretty adorable. Joy, look, I totally get the skull because this book said so. It's right there on the page and everything. You love books so much, so you'll just have to trust this one. Remember how you're always being annoying about wanting to read a book by yourself? Well, maybe you can read this one. Spoiler alert, it says I'm right and you're wrong. Ha! Best book ever. Read it and weep.
Haggerty, help me. All right, Aravi. Out of respect for books, I'll back down. Enjoy the MacGuffin, you obnoxious tsundere.
Why does everybody call her that?
'Cause she is.
I mean, I know what it is. I'm just saying, like, I hate that everybody calls her that. It's weird. Well, have you seen all the cool gear in this book? Listen to this. There's an item called the Mental Health Kit that's imbued with the power of 3 therapy sessions.
Holy shit, that's dope. And check out the Infinite Stream Collapser. It has magic that combines every TV streaming service into one mega stream. I can watch it all.
Oh my god, there's so much to choose from. I need the bare hands and the goblin deboner. For sure I need, for sure. And I bet the horniness detector comes in handy. The coolest item of all is definitely the hammer of emotionally cathartic victories. I don't care what it takes, I'm gonna make that my default weapon. Dang, I never expected the book to be fun. Finkeldorf, we gotta adventure until we find all this shit. I'm gonna be so buffed that my stats are phone numbers. So thanks, I guess. It made me happy when you said I was the main character. But don't read too much into it. Nice. Ravi may be the main character, and Hex may be the comic relief. You're definitely a contender for a love interest. Praise me, MacGuffins.
Let's start a campfire.
Alrighty.
You two can still sit on the boss right now.
But then I have to decide if I'm gonna help or fuck over somebody unless I help myself or fuck myself. You look across the campfire and see Damien and Milo playing backgammon. As a secret backgammon champion yourself, you just have to play the winner. But as soon as you arrive...
I'm arriving! Oh, I'm arriving!
I'm back. What's up?
Backgammon, main character, Dungeons and Dragons.
I heard Christian was arriving.
Yeah, I was arriving.
How British of you.
I'm arriving promptly. I said ga.
You said ga?
I said ga.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Wow. Flipping the board when you lose.
TTS.
What a surprise. If you just keep playing, you get good soon enough.
No, I don't want to keep playing. The game is stupid and the more cheating. What the fuck was?
Wow, this is very Christian.
I never said that. What the fuck?
You say that all the time. You're like, I don't want to play anymore.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I don't say cheater.
You realize
I say-
you always do
I
this,
say-
right?
I say, man, I suck. Then I cry. Do what? No, I don't. I always keep things spicy and unpredictable. What do I always do? You're wrong. See, that's me. That's me.
You do try new things, explore new hobbies, new sides of yourself, but one false move and you're back to the old crime and arson before an earned anger issue shtick. What's that about, buddy?
Well, I just, crimes and arson are kind of my thing, At Spooky High, that was pretty much all I did, unless people knew my secret sides. I've already toned that way down in Camp Spooky. What if my reputation suffers? I'm Damien LaVey, bitches. Legendary bad boy. There's just generally less crime and arson to do, and also, I know I do a good job at hiding this, but I'm not exactly the best at wilderness survivors.
You do not do a good job at hiding it. I know that. We all know that. You tried to set up a tent using a katana.
Exactly, I didn't even stab anyone with it. What if I'm losing my head? People stop liking me.
I'm sure they won't. Don't you think people will love you even more when they find out about your secret passion for makeup? Or your adorable relationship with your dads?
It is kind of adorable.
And even if they didn't, who cares? Life is about finding what makes you happy, not what you think will make other people happy.
I love Milo.
In fact,
Attracted to
if
Milo
Camp
right
Spooky Damien already has more dimensions than Spooky High Damien, imagine what after Camp Spooky Damien will be like. We need to brainstorm your next evolution.
What do you want now?
Oh, you love brainstorming and interfering in other people's lives. You know Damien's next move post show.
Figure skating ding.
I don't know, which one should I do?
Crimes, arson. Okay, well.
Milo or Damien?
Crimes, arson, and makeup is gonna be. That's gonna be Damien, and then the second.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
After we explain it to her, no question.
That is the exact vision I have for Damien's next step.
The one about it's one thing to take steps in a new direction, but going from being a hardcore badass to a figure skater.
Those are literally the same thing, though. Figure skaters are hardcore badasses. To start with, you're the Prince of Hell.
So?
Hell is a pit of fire, right? You're always talking about being spicy. Hell is hot. What could be more rebellious and hardcore than switching it up by taking to the ice?
Well, apparently the center of hell is actually a plane of ice, isn't it? According to Dante's Inferno.
Yeah, but Dante's Inferno is not considered credible Christian anymore.
Oh yeah, I know. It's basically Christian fanfic, but
Jesus fanfics.
I mean, that's basically what it is.
No, you're right.
So is Paradise Lost by Milton.
I don't know. I've never read Paradise Lost, but I've read a little bit of Dante's Inferno.
It makes it's kind of a really it's not a bad book. It's just boring, but it actually makes the devil very empathetic.
Oh yeah, no, I do think that if the devil's real, then he's probably a fucked up situation.
Yeah.
If it's the Christian devil.
Yeah, it is. It's Milton.
Well, no, I'm saying if the Christian devil is real, I don't think the story is how it's told. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway. I already read this.
Okay.
Damien, my dude. Damien, my dude. Damien, dude, come on. It's an entire sport based around putting knives on your feet and then moving around by slashing frozen water with said knives.
Got a point.
You're basically in a knife
point.
fight with one of the Earth's most essential elements every minute of every routine.
Well, I never thought of it that way. Is it possible figure skaters truly are hardcore badasses?
Absolutely. Plus, with the thin socks, when you skate outside for hours, your feet will be so cold when they thaw out, they will literally feel like they're on fire.
That's frostbite.
Yeah. Yes, I love the feeling of fire. Knives and fire?
And depending on the number of hours you're putting in a week, you might be in near contestant or constant pain.
Knives and fire and pain. Yeah, you're checking all of my boxes.
At the very least, your toenails will probably split. Not to mention the likelihood of bone spurs, stress fractures, lace bite, pump bumps, anterior ankle pain, patellar tendonitis, pulled muscles. And you have to smile through all of it.
Jesus, damn.
God, what a fucking sub.
Is it possible that figure skating is actually too hardcore for me? No, nothing is too hardcore. I can't wait for the fire and knives and pain and also split toenails that then just grow and split forever. Sounds great. No further questions. Bye.
I knew Damien would come around to the hardcore beauty of the sport sooner or later. Next up, figure skating Damien. And since you're here, I may as well start training you so that when Damien emerges in his next evolution, you can be his pairs partner. It occurs to you that figure skating might be extremely maladaptive to your physical health, but then you remember you're just out here trying to get laid, so you lace the fuck up and get on the ice. It's a lot of fun and you hurt for weeks. That's part of the fun.
I've only ice skated like
where
once
to
and I
sit?
was horrible at it. My weak ass ankles.
Christian?
Which?
Yeah, why not? You can go for a little gossip as a treat. Wonderful. The only problem is I do not have gossip. I'm fresh out and looking to refill.
To spare, friend?
Would you have a gossip to spare, by chance? You always have a spare gossip to donate to anyone who needs it. Let's go. You know what? I'm gonna help myself.
What? Helium pill karaoke.
Incorrigible sexiness.
Type. Nice fun summertime activity.
What's fun during summer?
Walking.
He's not wrong. But I mean, like, fucking's fun all the time, like year round.
It's true. Fucking.
Oh, thank you, Osmodeus. You truly are charitable.
Farewell, my
I
fellow
will pay your
gossiper.
kindness forward by spreading this gossip amongst my other gossipless peers. Your
Yeah.
hot, thick, juicy gossip makes its way around the campfire. and makes
Yes,
time.
life is
Hey,
strange
I just heard
and
something
beautiful.
really strange about Osmodeus. Listen to this.
Ugh.
He was apparently a participant in a super weird pharmaceutical experiment.
Ooh.
They were testing this new drug that could possibly cure incorrigible sexiness, and of course, Osmodeus was the perfect guinea pig.
Ah.
It was a month-long trial, and Osmodeus had to deal with a lot of bizarre side effects.
Huh?
Like runny nose, excessive smirking, permanently perfect skin, and some obsession with astral projection. Ultimately, the drug was a success, but not in the FDA approved, but it was still not FDA approved. But hey, it's never stopped anyone before.
Ah.
But the funniest part is, you didn't hear this from me. The drug gave Osmodeus a permanent fucking fetish. Seriously, if you even so much as mention fucking in front of him, I heard he nuts immediately.
Pretty good. It's pretty good.
Wow.
But who am I to judge?
So I guess do with that info what you will next time you see him.
Hey!
Oh my god.
Bring out your flash.
I love Juan.
I know,
Weekend arrives, and so it's time to visit Juan, the small magical Latino cat.
No, I didn't realize we
Oh. Who's gonna
So
do it?
look who's here. Welcome to my bar.
Wow.
Willie, I don't know who in their white mind would take such a risk.
Yeah.
I guess you have more thought than you didn't comment yet.
Yeah.
Oh right, the Latino part. I forgot.
Check this drink out. Whiskey. What do you say? We take a drink of the day. What do you prefer the mystery box?
I am not choosing the fucking mystery box ever again.
Hey, don't worry, it says in your comment yet. When you pass, the price is between the toes.
Thanks, one.
Mosquito.
That's pretty good.
I didn't know if I could do whiskey white. Wanna try? Oh, fuck. I don't know, man. I don't feel like drinking a mosquito.
I just love the word.
Not the
Not the bees.
Fuck, I worked so hard on this.
Ooh, love
Potion.
potion number 9.
Interesting.
Well, I'm gonna take the fucking.
Maybe the bees will be beneficial.
Yeah. Be beneficial.
Okay, I know not to go for that.
The
I wonder if
fuck?
it's
What if they're
random,
both
though.
bad?
They probably
Yeah,
are.
mine
but at
probably
least-
were. Oh, tequila moon.
Moonrise. Ooh, that sounds. That actually sounds fucking delicious.
This is pretty dope.
Not the bees.
Whiskey.
A little potion that looks like whiskey. Its powers to taste. Its power tastes and smell like whiskey. Nothing else. And it's speaking now. It's me whiskey.
Time to go glup glup.
Nothing happened. Yes.
Please,
No,
nothing
it
happened
made
with the
you.
bees. No, I said nothing happened.
Oh.
Alright, well, potion number 9. The right way to get someone to like you is by watching being yourself or find someone who will you the match. What's the best way of drinking your drink?
Booze time.
Oh my god.
Ooh, fuck yes.
Did you just basically win?
Yeah, she's game.
Yes.
That's some shit
Give one
right
called
there.
tequila
Oh
moonlight.
yes.
What powerful and big
so
way to
fucking
drink.
good. I'm like orgasming right now.
I give it that name because when you drink it, you can feel all your death rising.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Oh wow.
But just one.
Oh, let's see what happens to old Finkelborn here, just an innocent guy.
You die. You just
You
instantly
ain't
die.
supposed to
There's-
bees poured out of your mouth, remember? But you have to be poured in. You actually to drink about your bees. So I picked up from the day on. Everyone knows she's Nicolas Cage.
I could use a drink.
What? Oh, your name's basically Nicolas Cage now.
Oh shit. This boy will leave before I pook all over you. Ciao.
I mean, at least it wasn't bad.
I want to be
Wait,
Nicolas
the-
Cage. That's bad to me. It's food spaghetti.
Hey, I'm Nicolas Cage.
Pizza.
Burrito.
Cup noodles.
Basically spaghetti, but okay.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Let me change. Hamburger.
Okay.
Right here.
Oh.
Here's what I was saying with Cave. What?
I mean, all
Caveat,
these-
there's been expired for 10 years. Start invading.
Oh.
What's caveat?
I guess the condition that it's been expired for 10 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The order is decided based on how likely you would be. Spaghetti.
I think the only thing to be salvageable is the spaghetti.
Well, no, hamburger apparently. Hamburgers don't expire like it's from McDonald's, so I'll give you that one. Nicolas Cage. Mine's fucking Nicolas Cage.
That's funny.
And what everybody else say? What the other two say?
I
Pizza.
said
Burrito and a
Burrito.
pizza. Bread goes bad in a matter of weeks.
Yeah. But technically, it's only
I think the
been
burrito
10
would be
years. But it's only been 10 years.
because it's all compact and shit.
So many options. This is already hard.
Nicolas Cage.
I mean, to be fair, Christian, it could have been worse. You could have lost stats.
I don't think it can be worse than me being Nicolas Cage, honestly.
Yeah, being a C-list actor. Yeah, that's right. I said it.
You spend the day learning new skills with the monster scouts. Please, it's crushing me. No.
Even wears
You
the
earn a
belt
badge
you
for
do.
healing a wound. using only the bark of a tree. You earn a badge for writing poems, and
Iambic pentameter.
iambic pentameter.
Shakespeare, dude. God damn.
You earn a badge for building a blackberry using only real blackberries.
You know, that's a skill.
Nice. Completing all of those unexpected and probably useless lessons earns you 2 creativity. You're minding your own business, smelling people, when Dahlia grabs you and drags you to the lake.
Best summer
There you are, Asmodeus. Once more, I need your help achieving the best summer ever. Critique my rock skipping technique. My bad.
Dahlia skips the rock straight upwards. It disappears into space. Moments later, you notice a faint glimmer in the sky. It's not Dahlia's rock or the satellite. Dahlia's rock destroyed. It's a meteor. It crashes into the woods on the far side of the lake, turning them into a giant bonfire.
Yes, ultimate campfire. Quick, tell some campfire stories, but very loudly.
You're about to tell her the one about the horny summer camper who finally got boinked when you're distracted by a glowing figure approaching you across the lake.
Greetings!
Says the figure in a warm, booming voice.
It's I, Carol, Herald of Summer. Carol, it's an honor to meet you. Can you critique my rock skipping technique? I'm here on much more important Aaron says.
To the spirit.
Your passion for achieving the ideal summer has moved me, and I request for you. I have grown weak as of late due to the lack of worship. The heralds of the other seasons mock me and drain my power. I need you to destroy them. I will do it, noble Hotman. I was going to say talk to them and ask them to stop being such jerks, but honestly, that sounds great if you're up for it. The first herald you must defeat is Burn, Herald of Spring. He's in Florida. Good luck. I make my own luck out of blood. Blood.
Moments later, you're face to face with Vern. It turns out traveling to Florida is easy. You just mix a can of Bud Light with cough syrup and you're there.
Oh my god.
What's up, bros? Says Vern while shotgunning a hard seltzer and thinking about boobs. Here to defeat me on behalf of that nerd Caller?
Yes, and also get a tan. Good tan is true for the best summer ever.
Yeah, says Vern, doing 3 keg stands at once by the grace of his divine might. Suck my Easter eggs, losers.
Oh my god.
No one can defeat me, he says. I'm gonna live forever. Spring break! Woo! You'll just see about that. It so happens that you know the perfect technique for defeating the Herald of Spring.
Mine of that screen is just
What? Says Vern, taking a selfie next to his passed out friend's penis. No way, Spring is the tits.
Really? That's what you're doing last spring?
Well, you know, spring break, baby.
Spring break is the third week of spring. What were you doing before that?
Planning for spring break, obviously.
And after spring break?
Remembering all the good times I had at spring break, obviously. I mean, it's not like anything ever else ever. Oh my god. You're right, says Vern, sending his 13th consecutive unanswered text to his dad. Spring is a bullshit season.
That's right, you overrated weakling. Spring is the coward season. It's such a pathetic excuse for a season that made some clouds cry. April's shower brings May flowers. Kiss my blue. If I want Mayflowers, I'll buy them in a store in July.
But stammers Vern, forlornly duct taping a 40-ounce to each hand. Spring is the season where all the animals fuck. Fucking is pretty cool, right? Oh, I'm sorry. Ah!
You need a season to tell you when to have sex. What are you? Crops?
Ugh, so
Do you
puny.
have an egg timer wired to your dick, or do you just slap your cock with a calendar every day to see if it's time yet?
Oh god.
I don't onto the mind embodiment of the season of spring. Please don't tell my bros.
Oh, we'll tell them, alright, unless you submit to the glory of summer.
Fine, whatever.
This is
Says
so
Vernon.
BDSM right now.
Summer's when I was planning to go to Ibiza anyway. Vern sullenly dissolves into a vortex of divine pink energy. Dahlia high fives you so hard your hand grows a beard. This is only the start of your grand adventure.
My favorite camp location.
Okay,
the
Nicolas
sleeping
Cage.
bag.
I'm still not over it. It's so funny that that's all it did.
Yeah, you would think bees would do something.
Yeah, there's a lion shit shooting behind. That's less cute. Then on another tree yet, you find S. I know you banged like 12 people abroad in Europe. Don't dish with tape.
I like the squirrel. Look at him.
On the last
They're so
tree, S
fucking
doxes
cute.
J. It turns out J lives on 7 and they too smart slave. Elias! Fucker.
Hey, how's it going?
You emerge into a clearing to find Ravi and Joy crouched around something. Nicolas Cage, perfect. Maybe you can help us here. But, sorry.
Sorry, give me one time. I'm eating a burrito.
Is that why you said burrito?
Huh?
Is that why you said burrito at the food thing?
Maybe.
Hmm.
Maybe you shouldn't judge, Clow.
Not judging. I'm just saying.
Elias,
Think of-
please.
If by help you mean silently drool over us before making some kind of wacky decision that endangers us all, then sure.
After all out, why don't you?
Sorry, don't say. Hey, don't knock wacky decisions that endanger us all. That's how I always manage to stay a step ahead of my nemesis.
Fair enough. Far be it for me to judge how another woman deals with her nemesis. Or nemesis. Hecate knows I've got some unorthodox strategies of my own. Speaking of unorthodox
I will be right back.
strategies,
Keep going.
I think we've run out of conventional methods of determining identify this creature.
Yeah, sure. Whatever that was. Oh, so it's a creature. That's more than you were able to figure out by looking at it. It gives you a mournful look with one of its fins. I don't know, guys.
I don't know, guys. Oh, you want to do it?
Alright, sure.
I don't know, guys. I still say it's a salted pretzel and we should just try eating it.
For the last time, Hex, I'm not eating it until I know for sure what stat bonuses it'll give me. And I won't know that if you can't identify it. Creature unperturbed or unperturbed photosynthesizes violently.
Well, judging by its aura, it's some kind of petrified seagull.
Creature winks at you with either what is either its mouth or its dropping seem to indicate that it's more like an illustrated guide to how it will tracks the law. Which somehow acquires a dozen more fingers.
I just want to leave this rotten thing alone, but I'm consumed by the fire of discovery. I must know.
Science!
So what do you say, Joy? This is the point, this is the point in the adventure where we ask for aid from an unlikely ally?
I guess it is. So what do you think, Nicolas Cage? How can we figure out what this creature is? And don't say try having sex with it. I know where your mind is at.
What?
Christian.
I would never. You should really crumble up next to the neon sign you made that reads driving. It's time for Plan B. Look up. It's called using Shazam. When in doubt, it's a bear. Would that be fun? What would that? You almost asked it pretty good. What? I don't know. I don't know what when in doubt, it's a bear would be.
Probably both.
Any coldness?
Maybe.
Oh, it is, damn. Are you kidding? If this is. I'm sorry. Sorry. I don't know why I read that.
Are you kidding? And this is a bear, then I'm 100 squirrels in a joy costume. Haha, joke's on you, that's my fetish.
Don't be silly. It would take it closer to 120 squirrels to fill that costume.
Yeah, 'cause she's thick.
She is thick. Oh.
Excuse me?
If you guys think she's thick now,
You're
you should see her Halloween
excused.
costume.
Both of you. Both of
Halloween
you.
costume.
What was that question?
Said if you think she's thick now, you should see her in this Halloween costume.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to do it.
Like, she's like my type of woman. Like,
Nah, for real.
goddamn.
For real though.
How you doing, girl?
You lack of squirrel knowledge and lack of bear knowledge. You see, kids, bears come in many forms, be they hairy, slimy, or purely metaphorical. Okay, coach. Just because a creature has tentacles, a goatee, and a mathematically impossible number of teeth doesn't mean it's not a bear.
But
By that definition, though, literally anything could be a bear. That tree could be a bear. You could be a bear.
Now you're getting it. Bears are all around us, all the time, even in the air. Breath might be a bear. That's why I've placed such an emphasis on bear safety at this camp.
trying to put that in the Discord. If anything can be a bear, how do you tell which things are actually bears in the chart?
I'm glad you asked, Aravi. The safest option, of course, is simply to assume everything is a bear. But if you really want to be sure, you can always ask a suspected bear of their birth certificate. Bears are masters of disguise, but they are terrible at forgery. Okay. Okay,
Sorry,
coach.
Alright, coach, I'm calling your bluff. Show me your birth certificate, strange unidentifiable creature.
First of all, the racist.
Skeletal hand emerges from the quivering pile of tongue, scales, and AV components that makes up the bulk of the creature's body, and clutches a birth certificate.
Let's see. Bear Bearson. Place of birth, a bear cave, because I am a bear. Ugh! I hate it when you're right, coach!
Ha! Don't hate me. Hate Nicolas Cage for identifying it as a bear in the first place.
Just doing my fucking jab.
The bear identifier?
I would, but there's something irresistibly attractive about an eldritch wizard knowledge. Look at her blush.
Damn, she is pretty thick.
It's hard to be at Madison. It's so attractive.
Oh, I gotta fucking see this. Hold on, before I read more lines.
So good. This is her Halloween outfit.
Gotta crush this!
Which chat is it in?
I'll just put it in monster. I made a monster.
Huh?
It should notify you because he tagged us in.
It's in the monster camp.
Okay, what I missed? Did Christian succeed?
Yeah.
Everything's a bear.
Okay. Ooh, fuck. How you doing?
Oh,
God.
I showed them the Halloween outfit.
Okay.
So you did succeed, Nicolas Cage?
Yeah. When does
nice.
Nicolas Cage ever fail? And don't say ghost.
Just give me 1 second before we continue, guys.
And everything's a bear?
Yep.
Yeah, basically I decided that everything's a bear.
Coach said that everything's a bear and we have to listen to Coach. I can hardly bear it.
So apparently with the Oculus you have to link your Facebook account.
Yeah, people get pissed about that.
Yeah, and if you delete your Facebook account, it deletes everything you've ever bought.
Okay, now that's fucked up.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with people having to delete their account.
You're sitting in the lava, dying a slow, agonizing death. You offer a hand, but it's too late. Before disappearing under the hot lava, he whispers his last words.
Sorry.
Amar,
Amira.
your hand looks great.
It does! You gain 2 charm for the nice compliment. Later, you're playing Mega Dodgeball against Camp Rival Camp. You take a ball to the stomach pretty early in the game. You can feel your insides bleeding.
Jesus.
But who cares? It's all come down to epic 1v1 showdown of the 2 most muscular players on each team. Dahlia versus Morty the Minotaur. Fuck yeah.
Oh, you have to do more even.
Oh.
Listen, babe, you're hot, but you should surrender now. You can't defeat me.
Look at
I
those
gave
ass
myself a
cheeks.
thigh massage right before this game, so I'm more limber than ever.
Look at them ass cheeks.
That's what I'm saying.
Bring it on, Minotaur. I've defeated both men and bulls in battle, but never have I defeated half bull, half man. Guess what makes
Oh.
Guess what
Oh.
makes me your first?
Yes, Dahlia. You're absolutely seizing this dodgeball vibe, making the ball work for it. You're a murderer, you murderous cerulean goddess.
Thanks, Milo. I completely agree with you. I am a goddess.
Dude, he needs to stop
You're a good
posing.
friend. for noticing.
It's impossible not to notice. Now fuck this sports game right up.
I'm a motherfucking dodgeball goddess. Yeah.
Dahlia is completely hyped by Milo's cheering. She throws the ball super hard, it just barely misses Morty, and crashes through the dome's roof, landing in the woods. Oops. You all decide to go look for the dodgeball, and Morty comes along. He says that he
refuses to leave a tense, sweaty duel unresolved.
Okay, we're looking for the ball. What do we know about the ball? I guess we know it's ball-shaped and round and... Hey! That mad old lady has it. Is it...
Oh god, what was her voice? I have your ball right here, you filthy naughty children. Since it fell into my forest, and since I
You
consider
stole my Ferrari, you bitch!
since I consider the entire forest to be my yard, the ball's mine now.
Watch out, you guys. That old lady is Baba Yoda.
Yeah.
My bad. A witch that lives out here in the woods, and I'm officially coven witch, so I know a fellow witch when I see one. What? She's a witch! Dahlia, you don't get the ball back. What if she puts a curse on me that makes me magically forget the location of the of the clitoris?
You shall never get your ball back, you naughty children. I will use it to play with my precious kitty, Mr. Beanso.
Fuck that cat. This is totally unacceptable. I was streaming your dodgeball duel to my followers. They need to know how it ends, or it'll be so narratively unsatisfying. Your friends need their ball back, and you're desperate for their approval. It's time to make a trade. Offer the Baba Yaga something.
If you give us the ball back, we'll give you a fond memory to treasure forever. Give us the dodgeball back, we will give you a delicious newborn child.
Whatever. Yes, I shall return your ball for one newborn child. Then I shall eat it. Or then I shall eat. Now, don't come back until you have a child to trade me.
No. Trading the Baba Yaga.
Where'd the rose come from?
Just for a fucking dodgeball? That's surprisingly badass. Now who wants to make a baby?
As a deity of death, I'm afraid I can't endorse ending someone's life ahead of their fated moment just for a dodgeball game. It'd be terribly off-brand. You explain that you'll fool the Baba Yaga by giving her a fake baby. You have the paint, a blanket, and an extra ball in your backpack.
Wait.
All the supplies needed for a DIY baby.
If Amara has an extra ball, we don't need to fuck around with Baba Yaga. Can't we just use this ball to finish our dodgeball duel? I'm getting really pent up. Ooh. No! We can't switch balls halfway through the battle. That'd be an insult to our honor as warriors. That ball is a part of the fight to the end.
True, and we have to think about the poetics of the situation. The Baba Yaga currently has the match ball. Amira's ball is the let's deceive the Baba Yaga ball.
Granted, that does make sense. But still, I can't stand to see us waste the ball like this. I'm a jock, okay? Balls are precious to me. I respect balls. Give me your balls.
He's crying.
Can we just lay an actual newborn baby? It'll be hilarious.
You agree to disagree with Morty and start painting the extra ball. Thanks to a quick TikTok tutorial, it turns out super good. The ball looks like a baby. You did it. You look for the Baba Yaga so you can trade, but she's nowhere to be found. It's actually super annoying that her house moves around the forest at random.
We've got no choice but to postpone our dodgeball match until tomorrow. Grrr. Nothing pisses me off like an unsatisfied battle. Can you watch the ball, Amara?
You agree to watch the ball overnight. You're scared that you're going to somehow lose the ball and disappoint your friend, so you decide to stay up all night guarding it. You accidentally develop a deep emotional bond with the ball. You give it a name, Bally. You're very sleep deprived, and this is the best name you can think of. Next day, you meet Milo, Dahlia, and Morty in the woods. You trade Bali to the Baba Yaga, and it breaks your heart. You miss Bali already. You miss your sweet ball child so much that you lose 2 creativity and 1 fun.
Sad.
Today will be a camp-tastic day.
Right, my first thing can't. Oh man. Fun, I guess is man. What's the issue?
Have fun unless you're playing video games or partying in wild raves?
Yeah.
No, you see the problem. Now you didn't put on sunscreen, but fun screen, which has a fun protection factor of 50. You wash the fun screen away with some water and put on some sunscreen. There you go. You prevent some sunburn and gain 2 fun. You find your way to what looks like an uninhabited portion of the lake shore. You're just settling down to enjoy some alone time when... Dahlia comes bursting out of the lake, her soaking clothes clinging to her muscular body, her bosom heaving.
God, don't make me already more hot and bothered than I already am.
You're so aroused you almost forget to ask why she just came bursting out of the lake.
I've been defeated by the lake and by my own treacherous body. I'm attempting to earn the have an entire tea party at the bottom of a lake badge, but I simply cannot hold my breath for long enough. My lungs have failed me. Ew. Disloyal lungs, I shall discipline you.
You stop Dahlia from reaching down her own throat to throttle her lungs and explain that the tea party badge is probably only meant to be earned by merfolk.
That's ridiculous. The Monster Scouts would never create a badge that only certain kinds of monsters could earn.
There's literally a badge for being a mer person because mer people are genetically superior to all other monsters.
I wonder who runs the...
The Monster Scouts have a long and troubling history.
Whatever. I've never let my lack of gills stop me from before, and I'm not about to start. All I need is the perfect breath-holding technique, and I'll show that stupid snobby merfolk why they call me Dahlia. I can never remember this name.
Aquino. Or Aquino.
Because it's my last name. But I don't know such a breath-holding technique. Surely you do, though. Teach it to me. Go into the lake. I'll stay here and hold your breath for you. I'll give you a makeover, so breathe a breathtaking one beast. Okay, I have no idea. That's probably what, charm?
We'll give you a makeover so breathtaking. Either that or creativity. You go into the lake. I'll stay here and hold your breath for you. That'll probably. I think that one's boldness.
You think the first one's what?
I think the first one's boldness. I think the second one's probably creativity. Maybe charm, but I think it's creative. I mean, so either way, in my opinion. Right. Oh hey, Annie, what's up?
Oh, it is creativity. I've always believed that looks don't matter
it's fine.
because it's what's inside that counts. Organs and blood.
We've been playing this
But
game.
if,
Last night we played it for 4 hours, and now.
but if you think getting a makeover will help me win this badge, I'm willing to try.
You've been waiting for this moment all your life. You reach into your backpack and pull out the box labeled Extreme Makeover for my sexy blue Valentine.
So wait, what was this skill check? I didn't see it because I'm in the chat.
Creativity.
That's what we did.
2 hours, 3 bottles of horn polish, and 1 screaming argument about the meaning of true beauty. Later, your masterpiece is complete.
Wow, I look exactly the same as I did 2 hours ago, and I somehow feel as my inner beauty has truly been unleashed.
Yes, you really are a master. Your work is so masterful. Keanu Reeves himself shows up to pay his respects. Who's gonna be Hollywood actor Keanu Reeves?
I cannot do it. I am not that good of a person.
Christian.
Whoa, Dahlia. Says Hollywood actor.
Says Hollywood actor Keanu Reeves taking off his sunglasses.
You're breathtaking.
Thank you, Keanu Reeves. Thanks for your groundbreaking role of Neo from The Matrix. That means a lot. Do you think that this new breathtaking look will help me hold my breath longer in the water?
What? Keanu Reeves
Says-
also played. I don't know what I was reading. Go ahead.
Says Keanu Reeves, who also played lesser known roles such as Chevalier de Nancy and Dangerous Liaisons.
Liaisons.
No, of course not. It's a makeover, not a scuba tank. If that's what you're after, though, I studied all kinds of survival techniques during the shooting of John Wick Part 3, including how to eat and metabolize glass.
If you have stumble,
That's such a great movie.
And metabolized glass.
And how to hold my breath for a really long time. It's great for going underwater and for sex stuff.
Fantastic. I love learning new things. Teach me your ways, Keanu.
Keanu leads a crash course on optimal breath holding. You join into. Afterwards, you all go to the bottom of the lake to have lunch at a cool restaurant Keanu knows about. He also signs your scrapbook and gives you both back rubs. Who knew Keanu Reeves was such a chill guy?
Everybody.
He gained 2 smarts and 1 boldness.
Everybody knew that.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Everybody choose a food. Say your, I'm saying,
Shrimp.
I'm saying, damn, I was gonna say seafood actually. I'm gonna say salmon.
trash. Just to get
Pancakes.
I really like a great commander, but I wish they accepted it.
And for sex stuff, yeah, man. Don't you do sex stuff sometimes, Eddie? It's just,
Mongolian beef.
You gotta
Bees
hold your
knees.
breath sometimes.
Yeah, so I do. That's so sad.
Player or based on which food would put you
If
best
that's-
in the line that food forever.
Okay, so what was the first one? So Alex said Mongolian beef, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
What did you say, Nicholas Cage?
I said salmon, which is very healthy, so mine's probably gonna be last. What did
Pancakes.
I said pancakes.
And then Andrew?
You said shrimp, didn't you, Andrew?
Yeah.
Shrimp's
So,
pretty. Okay, so I would say here's what I would say. Alex is first, because beef is super. Red meat alone is super bad for you. Your heart would stop within like a month. I would say shrimp is second because shrimp has a lot of potential of being undercooked, and also it's super rich in a nutrient that's bad for you if it's excess. Pancakes, I'm assuming because I'm assuming they're eaten with syrup, so
Yeah.
that and then being
Yeah.
high carb anyway, and then mine.
Yeah, healthy boy.
I love salmon, dude.
Can I take a minute to think?
Crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I want to get some tonight, but
Alex, you're the most fun person and the smartest.
I'm the smartest person. What do you mean? That day you happen to take the same Monster Scouts class as Mommy Me, the only girl. Hey! I still remember that energy drink you used to give me. She didn't get good sleep last night, so you asked her if she had any of that weird energy drink she let you have once during high school. She doesn't, but she does have some strange smelling coffee that could help. Where does this girl even find these weird ass drinks? Coffee's delicious, but it comes with its side effects. You get acquired fear of caterpillars as you grow too creativity in your hair. After that, you happen upon Dahlia messing around in front of her tent. It looks like she's surrounding it with bear traps and pictures of herself saying, "Swipers, no swiping."
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Asmodeus, how are?
Develop them.
Oh, damn it!
Dahlia stepped on one of the bear traps while walking up to you. She yanks it off her foot and proceeds to mangle and take revenge on every last one of them. Is anyone else turned on right now?
Yeah. I should have known these rusty little ankle biters would never work. But how else can I improve my fortress away from fortress?
Just look up,
Osmodeus, if you can help me. As you know, I'm an extremely accomplished monster scout, and the badges I've earned are arguably worth more than gold or love. Obviously, I can't undercut my natural good looks by wearing them all the time, but I don't like storing them in my tent without any sort of defense. Where are my mouse? There are monster scout badge thieves lurking around every corner, hiding in the shadows, always ready to steal my badges. I need to be prepared.
You kind of doubt that, but it's cute seeing Dolly so passionate and worked up about something. In your silence, she goes back to punching the bear traps. Now's a good time to brainstorm. How can you fortify your tent to ward off thieves?
So much for the freeze.
You should be good with like everything. Oh, that's a cool idea. I have a puzzle here. Actually, I like to work on it between attack waves mid-battle.
No.
I'm almost done with it too, but I must protect my badges at all costs. The complete image of the kitten in the tree will just have to remain a mystery.
You and Dahlia scatter the puzzle pieces around the tent, then go hide in a nearby bush to test your plan. You're barely there 5 minutes before someone walks up to the tent. The person is decked out in a flashy green cape, several necklaces and rings, and a gaudy harlequin mask.
Tremble, ye collectors and billionaires.
He
For I am
shouts.
the mask, unmasked. Plunderer of treasures, nightmare of museums, and master of stone.
Yeah, sure.
And also a renowned internal monologuer.
Is it just me, or is the monologue
Very much external.
Yeah, that.
And now that I have finished purloining the entire Atlantean Crown jewel collection, I shall attempt my most daring heist of all, stealing shit from a summer camp. Now to enter the tent and oh, what's these puzzle pieces? My one weakness. My fame as a thief is rivaled only by my fame as a puzzle solver. I should move on to the treasures inside, but alas, the unfinished jigsaw siren's call beckons me. This will take only a moment. This will only take a moment. I have thwarted the best security systems from Paris, France, to Paris, Kentucky. Wait, what? Oh, from Paris, France to Paris, Kentucky. The child's toy is mere child's play. First, we must complete the edges of the puzzle. I will begin by searching for any pieces of hard edges. Aha! Here are two corner pieces that fit together. Puzzle, prepare to be unmasked. Mask unmasked.
Mask unmasked opens his mouth to do more talking, but suddenly Dahlia jumps out of the bushes and murders him in the mouth.
There. God, I couldn't take another second of that guy's voice. But hey, the jigsaw puzzle distraction really worked. Wait, I think someone else is coming. Back to the hiding spot, quickly.
You and Dahlia repeat the jigsaw trap on a few other thieves. Apparently a lot of thieves double as master puzzle solvers for some reason.
Hey, Asmodeus. While we wait for the next
Inevitable
thief/puzzle solver to show up, want to watch a movie on my phone?
Nice, free movie date. You and Dahlia binge the Kung Fu Panda trilogy, taking interminate breaks to brutally murder jewel thieves.
I was
So
actually
romantic.
watching that last night whenever I was doing the bed.
Brought my first aid kit, just in case.
So, like, I'm fucking, like, into Dahlia right now.
Right.
While you're hiking through the woods, you accidentally step on a pile of leaves covering a massive hole. Since the last game,
Yeah.
it was a trap, an evil goblin
did
hunter.
do it.
Okay, we know this one.
I did
Hunter
do it.
goblins, you'll never know. They let you live if you help them. Too smart, maybe. You link up with Dahlia to help her with her ongoing quest to judo throw every tree in the entire forest. It's mostly an excuse to hang out with Dahlia and feed her orange slices while she gets all sweaty wrestling trees.
Yeah. Alright, I think we're making progress. We've been out here for 3 hours and I've thrown how many trees? I've thrown... How many trees have I thrown?
0 trees, you tell her.
What? What about the 2-layer tree with a hat that you told me to stop trying to throw trees?
That was a park ranger.
And you're sure that's not a kind of tree? Its bark was the right color.
Those were close.
Alright, we'll count it as half a tree.
Sure.
Alright, who's next? What about that strapping young tree with Scott's face? Okay, you wily tree, this is what you get for imprisoning my friend Scott. Kia! Oh. Alex?
Yeah. Oof. Oh, hey, tree costume.
Excellent. None of the other trees have made that sound so far. I must be getting stronger.
No, Dahlia, I'm not a tree. It's me, your friend, Scott.
What? What?
What?
Scott? Is it really you? I didn't recognize you in that perfect tree disguise.
Thanks, but I don't actually think it's that perfect. I've been practicing being a tree in the woods so I can be an even better tree than I was in our high school play, but the other trees don't accept me.
Aw.
They won't even catch my frisbee when I throw it at them. It's like they're ignoring me.
Ignoring you? Unacceptable! We've got to make you into the coolest and most tree-like tree in the entire forest. Then they will accept you and your frisbees. Isn't that right, Cry?
Seems just a wee bit futile, but Dahlia's so cute when she's engaged in an impossible task. If you come up with a good enough idea, maybe it'll improve your chances.
Do a DNA test. Maybe Scott really is part of a tree. If Scott wants to be a tree, he's gotta act like a tree.
Dynamax Charizard looks like a fucking badass beast, dude.
What?
Dynamax Charizard. It's a badass.
Oh yeah, the
Sorry.
Gigantamax.
Yeah, Gigantamax, I'm gonna say.
If Scott wants to be a tree, he's gotta act like a tree. What do you think this last one is?
Scott
I have
wants to be a
no
tree,
idea.
he's gonna act like a tree by bearing fruit. Probably Charm, because it's like bearing fruit still looks like a baby.
Sure.
Oh, bold,
What?
damn.
I mean,
Even so, even the...
Oh, fuck!
This one person has a fucking shiny Cinderace, too. My starter pisses me off.
Yeah.
Fucking loser.
Isn't that what? Is that what you mean? Do you mean we should bear fruit out of his butt? That's insane.
no, you tell them. Trees don't bear fruit out of their butts, do they?
No,
Oh, Kristen,
they
did you end up getting Luigi's Mansion?
Yeah, I did. I played it. It's pretty fun, actually. I didn't think I would like having Luigi. I thought it'd be like, it's fun.
No, like I said, they actually do some pretty good stuff.
The one thing I didn't like was like smashing. I didn't like smashing the ghost. I think that's weird.
Yeah.
It is.
But
I mean, overall, it's fun. Maybe we can actually beat multiplayer levels now.
Yeah, we can try it.
You
Anyway,
know so much about trees, Craig. Go on.
no, I was just saying. Continue.
Damn right you do. That's why you can say with confidence that trees bear fruit from behind their ears.
Cry uses Reese Round starts here to produce a delicious Fuji apple. What sorcery is this?
It's not sorcery, you say. It's just science. Scott's a tree, so when you reach behind his ear, you get apples. But that's not right. I'm a pear tree. That should have been a pear. Is something wrong with me? Dahlia, am I going to be okay?
I'm not gonna lie, Scott. This could be very serious. We've got to get you to a tree doctor immediately.
We follow the two of them to a tree emergency room where the doctor on call, Dr. Treeberg, the ant physician, brings Scott in for examination.
I think it meant entomologist. No, entomologist is a fucking. That's not a medical
Do I
practice. That's a
have
fucking
apple
insect doctor.
cancer?
What's the diagnosis, Doc? Do I have apple cancer? The diagnosis, according to Dr. Treeberg, is that Scott's costume is a piss-poor imitation of a real tree, which makes a mockery of red oak culture. But what about the apples? What about the apples? Dolly and Scott spend so much time arguing with the doctor that they have absolutely no time to hang out with you. But who do you think gets stuck with the medical bill? Because it's a magical forest hospital, they don't take payment in money. Instead, you have to give them 2 charm and 1 boldness.
Some bullshit.
Make some space.
All right. Let's see.
Another day at Camp Dome, another day trying to survive a deadly battle royale game. You managed to murder 10 people in 20 minutes. What a feat. The audience roars. This will certainly give you a lot of boldness. But wait, the Camp Dome should make you gain boldness, but charm, even if that doesn't make sense, you want charm. You think quickly that and make a fancy hat out of the guts of a corpse. The audience is wowed and grants you 2 charm. Much better. With the help of Milo and Calculus, you managed to find the least violent dome game that Dahlia would still enjoy. An Iron Chef competition. Milo delights in concocting Epicurean
Delicacies.
Calculus is fascinated by the concept of food, and Dahlia loves doing battle against Iron Chef styles and knife-wielding arms. My bad, my brain just shut off for like a second there.
That's okay.
What a delight. I have never had so much fun in my short artificial life.
What? Having fun? Stop that. Put it back. Did you pay for that fun?
Pay for it? But the fun is free, just like love, and literally anything else as long as you agree to demo on my Instagram.
Free? Free? I don't know this. I didn't know this was a summer camp for communists.
Oh my god.
Nothing's free but you fucking millennials. This dome is an untapped gold mine and I'm here to tap it with my car. That's why I purchased a controlling interest in the camp dome so I could monetize this pile of sharp objects. Maybe I'll tattoo the advertisement on the inside of everyone's eyelids. Oh, or require everyone who participates in dome games to purchase life insurance. And to prevent insurance fraud, all claims will have to be filed by the deceased in person. Ha 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 ha!
Oh. Oh dear, I fear that these predatory money-making schemes will somehow make the dome even less safe than it already is. You can't monetize the dome. Commerce is only valid when it's coated in a thin veneer of spirituality and lifestyle porn.
I can't participate in discussions because I'm still fighting the knife robot, but I'm mad too. Well, unless you kids can come up with some non-predatory way of monetizing this dome, life insurance and eyeball tattoos for everyone.
Oh no, that sounds painful and boring. Your least favorite combination of things, but how to monetize a non-shitty way. Well, we could always get a local sponsorship. Local sponsorships are the free-range cattle of capitalism. That's just crazy enough to work! Or not based on your stats. But what's the perfect business partnership to
Beanie and bucket.
I'm pretty sure the fancy ad extravaganza is gonna be fun.
Not so fun.
You have 3 fun. Ha! Good luck getting fancy hat shop funds with this dome. What do fancy hats have to do with sports murder?
Oh, you think just because someone's doing a sports murder, they don't want to look fabulous? Okay, Boomer.
Oh my god. No, wait. I'm cool. I'm hip. Let's go talk to Buckwad and Bin Dip. I'm down.
Get into town to locate everyone's favorite local hat distillery. Beanie and Bucket are delighted to see you.
Welcome to Beanie and Buck's motherfucking fancy hat emporium.
Screams Beanie. You can tell he's Beanie because he's wearing a beanie with the word beanie on it.
Shut the fuck. Oh wait, no, that's someone else.
Shut the fuck up, Beanie. You know we changed our name to Beanie and Bucket's Fancy Hat Extravaganza.
Shouts Bucket. He's wearing a bucket on his head and nothing else.
Yeah, whatever.
Yells Beanie.
What's going? What can I take to get you kids off fancy hat, new hat today? Can't fucking read, can't speak.
Well, not to be rude, but it seems that your entire selection consists solely of beanies and buckets.
Oh wait, no.
Hell yeah, it does.
That's our whole thing. It's why we legally changed our names to Beanie and Buckets.
It's just that beanies and buckets aren't exactly fancy hats, are they? A chill falls over the store as if the air has been sucked out of the room. Beanie and Bucket sigh in unison.
You see, Bucket?
It is Beanie.
This is what's wrong with our country today. People don't appreciate true class.
I know what you mean, Beanie, says Bucket.
Says Bucket.
How many funerals am I going to have to wear my bucket suit before it's accepted as appropriate formal wear?
Pardon me, friends, but according to my research, beanies and buckets have never been considered fancy hats. Examples of fancy hats include top hats, fascinators, monocle hats, a bald eagle.
Oh, and shrimp cocktail. Nothing fancier than shrimp cocktail.
And what do you put that shrimp cocktail in, cries Bucket?
Cries Bucket, absolutely enraged.
Piddling martini glass. Creep. Everyone knows you can't put much fancier than shrimp cocktail and sauce and butter.
There.
Says Beanie, comforting his enraged comrade.
These fools clearly have no taste. Come on, we're late for the Queen's coronation.
As Beanie and Bucket stomp out of the room, you begin to doubt yourself. Maybe shitty headwear truly is the height of fashion. You try wearing a bucket as an experiment and you're wrong. You look dumb and everyone hates you. The CEO bottles and sells your embarrassment as an insect repellent. Looks like you managed to monetize the dome after all at the cost of your two charm and one creativity.
Let's go take a nap.
Oh my god.
I'm looking. Favorite fun things?
Ice cream, tabletop games, watching your enemies fail.
You guys don't hear me? Hello?
What? Yeah.
Okay.
350 headshots.
You decide to name your toy Dr. Frankenfun, or maybe you should just name it Dr. Frankenfun's Monster. Just beholding the horror created gives you some fun. After that, you're chillaxing on the shore when what feels like a slightly padded cannonball hits you in the back of the head.
Robbie, oh my god. This is why you're supposed to say, my ball, so nobody else tries to die for it and hurts himself.
What are you talking about? I pelted Nicolas Cage on purpose. Physical aggression is the only way I know how to express my interest in others. Anyway, Nicolas Cage, I'm glad you're here. Hex recently became obsessed with Olympic volleyball and it's cursed me with the plague of FOMO until I play a game with you. But since we're confined to one body, we can't really be on separate teams, so you want to play with us? Maybe it's just a concussion talk, I'm sure. You're always down for some possibly violent activity in Hex.
But wait, this still isn't fair. Robbie and I are technically a two-person team. We can't play Nicolas Cage 2v1.
Think I'm not man enough? Good point. I'm all for having unfair advantage, being that I'm a hero and all, but that seems a little much. I'm not very heroic at all. Why don't you have your curse join your team too? This doesn't definitely be fair. You explained that much like the majority of the general populace, you were not subject to a terrible curse.
What? No way! If you don't have a curse, how do you explain your crippling anxiety, bad breath, and weirdly shaped elbows?
I have eczema.
Well, don't worry. I know tons of boogie curses that I can hook you up with. Who do you want? Smile Dog, James Dean's little bastard, OG cast of Spider-Man, Turn Off the Dark.
Please turn off the dark. Hard pass. You don't really trust that Hex has your best interest at heart. Besides, you'd rather impress you two by getting your own cool curse. How are you gonna do it? Could retrieve a sacred artifact from the sacred volleyball temple, or look at your reflection and say play my extreme beach volleyball edition 3 times. I feel like that one's gonna be fun, and top one's gonna be boldness. So bold. Climb on top of Spike Mountain where you sit. The sacred volleyball temple is hidden deep within the cave of summer circles.
Ah, cool. I think I dated a curse that lurked around here one time. Or maybe that was the curse of the water polo temple, I don't know.
What? Yeah. Hold on. At the front of the entrance you find a talking stone lion head. Beware, young travelers, says the head. Heed my words, else you become cursed. When you enter here, you may only touch the volleyball genie lab. Do not be tempted to touch any of the other treasures. Also, be sure not to break any mirrors, don't cross in front of any of the black referee cats, and for God's sake, do not deface the haiku shrine. Sounds like a plan. You smash mirrors, grab lots of gold trophies, and stat boosting armored cleats for a hobby. Spray paint weeb on the shrine. Well, thanks, asshole, says the lionhead. Now I guess I have to curse you. Today was supposed to be my day off.
Ah, mortals, am I right?
While Hex bonds, you're possessed by the spirit of the volleyball loving emperor who constructed this. He vows to haunt you until you play a fun game of volleyball with your friends. Score. Thanks for all the dope loot too, Nicky Stage. Hopefully you'll still be happy you gave it to me after I kick your ass 2v2 combat. Such a tiny girl, Ravi can really fucking spike that ball. Also, Hex plays dirty, curses your feet to be stuck to the ground for pretty much the entire game. You still have a really fun time. After that, you lose Volleyball Emperor. And after that, the Volleyball Emperor unpossesses you. He leaves you too fun to creativity. Things are going pretty okay for me, guys.
Alright.
I'm saying, you guys are I'm gonna say Crimson.
Yeah, that's basically. Oh, you know what? I'll change mine to blue.
We're gonna say different shades of like red. Okay.
Scarlet.
I'll change mine to we'll do like mossy green.
I want to change mine to sky blue.
Purple. I'm picking purple. Amethyst purple.
I'm just sticking with red.
Burgundy, red.
Sky blue.
Okay, which color, if using lingerie, would be the least sexy? Okay, so sky blue would be
Christian
hot.
go last.
Purple would be hot. Red is hot. Burgundy is basically red. So we didn't. And none of us really.
Burgundy's pretty hot too.
Random. Random. Hey.
Wow. How am I not surprised?
Tonight will be the night of the living dead.
You come upon a Ravi scribbling furiously in a notebook, glaring that he wanted to come near her. Which is mostly Damien, who keeps trying to sneak a peek. Hey, could you fuck off, LeVay? I'm trying to journal and let off steam, and you're making me feel the opposite of calm and introspective. Come on, just let me see what you're writing. I won't tell anybody. The curiosity's killing me. Killing you, huh? Interesting. Let me make a note of. Stop talking to me. This is not fair. Joanna, can you let him suck on a tit, please? Elias, come here, buddy. Sorry. I apologize for screaming, kid. This is no fair. Didn't your therapist or whatever tell you that you need to share your burdens with others? Share your fucking burdens with me.
Come on, Ravi.
Ew. Using your own words against you, Ravi. I'm gonna use Coach's words. The ball's in your court now.
I don't want the ball. Can't you go bother? While she's screaming and flailing, though, she accidentally drops the notebook. It flips open to a page filled with people, so Damien being stabbed, beheaded, eaten by a lawnmower, etc. Are these plans to murder me?
Shut up! It's
What
not a
on
big
earth gives you
deal.
that stupid idea? Because the header says Damien murder plans, notebook 5 of 17. Obsessed much?
Ugh.
No, you can't prove that's mine. I'm being framed. Framed, I say. But you were literally just holding it. There's one thing these two excel at. It's pointless arguing and yelling. You should put an end to this argument before your eardrums rupture. Aravi. Here you wrote, I hope to one day have Damien's heart, but like his literal beating heart, which I will have removed from his bleeding chest after I murder him. These aren't plots to murder you, Damien. These are plots to murder me. Damien LeVay was my nickname back in middle school.
Fuck off!
What? Yeah. Hold on one second. What? Why was my full name your fucking nickname?
I think the better question is, why is Nicolas Cage's nickname your nickname too? That's hella derivative, dude.
Okay, sorry. But it's not a nickname, it's my literal actual name.
Take that, noob.
Ha, a likely story. Nicolas Cage has been going by Damien LeVay since the 7th grade. Clearly he called dibs. I've been going by Damien LeVay for 21 fucking years.
Chillax.
Anger. The last refuge is the totally owned. You really gonna take that shit, Damien?
Of course I'm not!
Hey, I wasn't talking to you, poser. I'm talking to the real Damien LeVay.
It's my name and I'll fucking kill you for it if I have to. Not Damien, not Faye. Damien starts coming at you with a knife. You're ready to die. Getting stabbed over a horny lie you told is how you were always meant to go. But before he can even stand up, Ravi grabs Damien and suplexes him to unconscious.
Oh, a critical hit.
What an idiot. Trying to kill Nicolas Cage without a proper plan. I didn't realize this was an amateur. It was an amateur hour. How overwhelming. Or underwhelming. Damien's clearly easy prey. Maybe I should have been spending all this time plotting to murder Nicolas Cage. He seems like a much worthier target and a way better Damien LeVay.
Nice.
You know the whole Damien LeVay nickname thing was a lie, don't you?
I can't talk now. I've got a murder to plot. Watch your back, Nicolas Cage, you sexy loser. Slayer's back, baby. Turns off cackling maniacally. What an adorable little murderess. You can't wait to see how she decides to assassinate.
Campfire time! Yay!
Okay. It's pretty obvious, but...
Which is why, Andrew, I have to fuck you over.
Don't do it.
You
Stop.
sit down
Don't
between a
fucking do it.
classic Dahlia Eggs Joy
Swear to God.
exchange. Dahlia's being very intense and excited, and Joy looks like she'd walk over a bed of hot coals if you would shut her up.
Yeah, we can.
The coven is here to save the day.
Come on, Joy. I'd be a great addition to the coven. I've already memorized all the moves and your favorite catchphrases. I've even brought a limited edition season 3 phone case off eBay. What more do I need to do?
Ugh.
How about be a witch? Or having even the slightest bit of foresight and subtlety to your plans?
I can be subtle. Look at me, I'm being subtle right now. Watch him as I inconspicuously nudge you toward inviting me into the coven.
Oh, man.
No, please let me into the coven. I want to be so badly.
We don't need a 4th member. 3 is the number of the triple goddess, which is not a force that can be broken. I mean, she's right. Also, we have 3 main character slots available. If we open a 4th, the networks will be forced to establish a union.
Well, I'm sure that there's something I could do. Maybe I could be your body double for the really intense fight scenes. I mean, we're basically twins already.
Not happening.
No.
Oh, come on! Look, I already have a Joy wig that I can wear.
Is that real hair?
Hell yeah! I've been collecting it slowly while you set that for this inside situation, which should have shown you how committed I am to the coven.
Huh. Joy looks halfway between exasperated and disturbed, but God, Dahlia's just so cute when she's irresponsibly passionate about something.
Oh, man.
You know she's not going to drop this till she gets a satisfactory answer. Well, which of them do you want your answer to appeal to the most?
You can be a coven sleeper agent, so go to sleep and whenever you need. Coven's last season was too grim. The season was 6 skill. You can be the irresistible blue distract villains. So this one's yeah.
What? But that doesn't.
Impressive.
Hell yeah, baby, I'm in.
But we don't need a seductress. The role is definitely already filled. I mean, it's unnecessary.
I mean, no, it makes perfect sense. I can distract the villains with my rippling pectorals and my raw sexual energy. You can fight them while they're not paying attention.
Which, please.
Which, please? But what? I mean, are you gonna fight them? You're gonna fight them, aren't you? It's not like you're not gonna having a torrid love affair with any of your enemies, right?
No, what are you talking about? That'd be crazy. No way.
Make some space.
Okay, good. Now let's talk about some important stuff. Here, I respect Dimitri, and he's got decent abs, but our relationship probably can't go anywhere beyond platonic. So, what do you think the odds of you convincing that sexy purple gummy bear Liam to be your enemy again? 50%? 80%?
The coven is here.
I mean, I could burn his house down and leave a note saying the coven did it if necessary. Anything for you. Anything for the cause.
Wait, is she in love with Liam? Is that what's happening here?
Yes, so.
That sounds like.
She called him a sexy little gummy bear.
Joy giggles nervously while Dahlia babbles on about statistics and arson. And maybe if you burn Joy's house down, there's a 100% chance Dahlia will seduce you. Just saying.
Where to sit? Hello.
Like the campfire too, huh?
Look at the flame!
I love the way so bright, so hot, so unbelievably sexy. I just want to throw myself into them and embrace the warmth. Moss makes Matt dive for the fire. You calmly grab his wing and strong arm him back onto the log until he relaxes. This happens a lot.
Well,
thanks. Go on.
Hey, it's token of my appreciation.
Yeah. Spill that gossip.
Saving me from my own dangerous intrusive thoughts. Why don't we swap a little gossip? It'd be fun.
Isn't cashing in a life debt supposed to mean you do something the savior wants to do? Oh, whatever. You can go for a little gossip after saving Moss's life.
I mean, it's not me. It's Alex. Alex is gossiping with him.
Fifth Symphony on Kazoo. Mosquito Tuxedo. Greasy McDonald's badge. Cowboy astronaut suit. Strapless backless dress. I like that one. Type something that 12-year-olds might want for their. Okay, change it off of that, please.
What?
It says type something 12-year-olds might want for their birthday and make it plural, and you have fucking.
Oh God.
You need to change.
Dinos.
Dinos. Okay.
XOXO.
Thanks, Osmodeus. Your gossip is most titillating as the white-hot embrace of the campfire. I'm gonna go tell everybody. Your friends circulate the gossip quickly, and within minutes, someone approaches you. Oh, who's this?
Oh, she's cute though.
Hello.
I can't make a good voice for that.
Hey, have you heard about the time Osmodeus completed a beauty pageant last year? The competition was insane. Osmodeus wore his sexiest outfit, a cowboy astronaut suit. The judges were... Osmodeus advanced
Can
to
you
the
guys not hear
talent
me?
show next, where he showed off
Yeah, I
his
can hear
skills
you.
by
Did you guys not hear
skateboarding
me when I
down a
was talking?
sleeping dragon's back
No,
backwards.
Because I was reading those lines and I was like, Alex, what the fuck you doing, man?
The
I could
crowd
not
went
hear you at
nuts.
all.
Oh, wow.
Well, I'm doing it, so.
No, not that one. Not this one.
No, the previous one.
The
Oh.
ones I was doing before.
Then, in the final round, the judges asked every contestant the same question. If you became president, what would you give all citizens to end income inequality? Some contestants promised money, but others said they'd give away horses or houses or vacation. Horses.
That was really good.
But for some reason, Osmodeus answered a lifetime supply of dinos. The judges loved that answer, and Osmodeus took last place in the pageant.
Oh.
I'd bear that in mind if I were you, because as we all know, a beauty pageant is the truest judge of a person's character.
What'd you say, Giovanna? Yeah.
Nice.
Let's start a fire. But like a
Say what?
campfire.
Is that good?
You find Milo and Calculus to drink enough wine to bleed French dry, which is odd because you know Calculus doesn't have a mouth. Oh, I have to say, I think that the natural crispness of a
Pinot Grigio.
Pinot Grigio pairs nicely with the gooey processed sweetness of the toasted marshmallow. Yet the serious smoky undertones are undoubtedly the perfect complement to a burnt weenie. What are your thoughts, Calculesta, darling? I think that a nice box of red wine is exactly what I need to relax after an exhausting PTA meeting and a thoroughly unsatisfying love-making session with my husband, Greg. What on earth are you talking about? Oh, sorry. Was my meaning not clear enough? Perhaps this minion meme will suffice to explain my thoughts. Look here, it says, I whine because my kids whine. What a clever little pun.
That's also very terrible.
Where are you getting your sommelier information from? I don't think it's a terribly credible source. Sigh. I fear you are right, friend Milo. But I have no taste buds, and so I have resorted to Google searching I love wine in order to formulate my critique. But I dearly wish to participate somehow. It seems that the taste of wine and divorce are integral to the organic experience.
Oh my god.
How can I be a part of it? What a fascinating aesthetic question. Truly, how can a wholesome computer boy enjoy a wine tasting?
He's an e-boy.
That he is.
A brilliant point, Amira. It's true. Wine is the backdrop for so many beautiful life events and life-ending events. I've witnessed countless lovers confessing their feelings over medoc. Friends toasting their good fortunes with a nice pre-dinner Riesling. And so many unforgettable kings poisoned with a bit of belladonna slipped into their port. Such a flair for the dramatic. Yes, Calculesta, darling. This is the heart of the matter. It's not about the wine's flavor. It's about the feelings it makes you feel. Like inspired or poisoned. Okay, I feel confused. Good. Here, this Merlot pairs with an old favorite of mine. It pairs perfectly with perplexity.
Merlot.
Oh, okay. Okay. I think I understand, or rather, I don't understand. But perhaps that is the objective. Quite right, darling. And for you, Amir, I have a delightful. I'm not even gonna try. What is it? Okay, the one time I thought it was gonna be right. Damn it!
Prosecco.
That's what I thought it was, but I'm like, I'm gonna be wrong. Alright, it's gonna be like Prosecco. It's
Prosecco.
bubbly and perceptive, just like you. Milo winks at you. You hope it's flirtatious and not because they poisoned your wine. Guess you'll find out in a few minutes. This weekend you feel like getting wasted, so you go to visit none other than Juan.
Juan.
Oh, it's me pressing Alt, I'm sorry.
Juan the small
Hola.
Latino cat.
Hola.
You know, when I started making magical drinks, I never thought people
I like how the first week he is always just like an innocent little cat, and then he's always Hispanic the second week.
drink them. But hey, who am I to judge? Anyway, take a look at this one. Oh wow.
It's on the
Quite
beach.
appealing, right? Don't know if I drink that, but the good question is, with you? How do I need me to eat back because I forgot that I did it really high pitched. How do I need me to eat back because it's it? What know you doing?
Sex on the beach has to be good, right?
Sex on the beach with pixels. That's I guess it's censored out, is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, Tori, I was just no comment since that. Fast. Joe Price is tweeted to us.
Just remember, if it goes wrong, you can blame. My sons!
What does it say? What does the thing?
No idea.
Phobia shots.
One play? I don't have to read this every time.
I mean,
I'm just over there looking around. Guys, where?
Who knows what'll happen? Maybe he'll take all his progress and stats.
Ooh.
Yeah, but maybe it brings out your greatest fears.
Oh,
no!
Phobia shots?
Yeah, but I mean, are you in a constant state of fear, Alex? Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm gonna do the bats.
Oh no! Oh no!
That one's something great.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
When your legs don't work like they used to. He's just trying to get somebody to take that. Alex, you gotta take it. It's yours. Yeah.
Take it. Yeah.
You have to. You literally have to. There's no doubt. I will quit this game right now.
Yeah, no, totally. I was just trying to do that.
The Alpha Farage.
Oh, fuck it.
I can't remember what that did. What did that do?
It averages out all your stats to where they're all the same. Like it turned off yours to 6 because you had like 7s, a 5, and a 6.
Yeah, so it'll probably choose.
The thing I'm worried about is the fun.
No, it'll probably do the middle. It'll probably make the average. Actually, what would the average of all? I bet it takes the average of all your scores.
Yeah, and then
that's what it does.
15. Shit. 23. 26 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'd be around 5-ish would be the average. So
it'd make everything like a 5.
I would take the mystery box. Box always calls me though. I don't want just over there like, no, you don't take whatever you want to, man. Just take your time.
Ooh, fancy L.
I wonder what it does.
I hope you're happy with it. No refunds. I'm scared for Andrew, honestly.
See what the dumpster. See what sex on the beach is.
That looks awesome. She probably got the best one. I was just on your beach. I bought this drink to the next level.
It just senses everything.
Give it a try.
Everybody's naked.
I'm sure it'll be a fun
I could
ride.
use a drink.
Okay.
Oh, nice. 17 fun.
Let's see what this does. See what I missed out on.
You took some phobia shots, yeah. You know what to say if you can't overcome your fears, drink them. Here's to you. Doing that sort of board.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
But I get tipsy very fast.
No one has ever drunk.
No one ever doing that shit.
You actually do. It's so epic that from that day on, everyone knows you as Dumpster Fire.
Oh my god.
You've truly achieved your final form.
This round's on me!
So now your name's
Okay,
Dumpster
So we got Nicolas Cage and Dumpster Fire.
Cool.
Christian.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I can focus on this. It makes focus on more important yet. You're welcome.
Booze time!
Ah!
What'd she get?
Yeah!
What'd she get?
Look at her stats.
Wisdom, strength, dexterity, earth, mana.
Oh! Oh, that's pretty cool.
So it's hard to believe you drank that.
What is that?
Can you pass that?
Choose an animal. I'm going to choose a. Well, I'll let everybody choose.
Seagull.
Mine, so we can't change. I know what mine's gonna be.
A snow leopard.
A catfish. Blah, blah.
I'm going to choose a wyvern.
Okay. You're gonna be that guy. Whose turn is it to play?
Come on. Whoever's
Oh,
last, so. I'll see. Well, a wyvern. Wyvern.
Yeah. That's true.
So,
Nicholas.
wyvern.
And then, the rest of them are kind of
Say probably a catfish.
a cat. Yeah, you're right.
No, I think a catfish because like they're related to koi, and koi seem like wise
Yeah.
fish. So it's like, well, you know, my cousin Koi over there, he knows a lot of shit. So I know some of the
I
things that
think
he
it's
told me.
would be next one.
Seagulls are fucking stupid. I mean,
Yeah, whoever said seagulls is stupid.
just go with Dumpster Fire for third.
I guess I really
Let's
am
go
crying now.
Take a nap.
Hey, that Dumpster Fire is better than what I thought it was gonna be. Same with the thing of bees.
Yeah, for real.
What the
I thought all your stats were gonna tank into the negatives, Andrew.
Well, Camp Dungeon is a classic battle royale. Lots of fun and murder. You point to have a player who begs to spare her life. You decide to spare her, but you still shoot an arrow in her spleen. Little known fact. So it says charm in there. Still, she starts bleeding charm, so you take 2 charm and drink it. It refreshes you, makes your skin cool. Afterwards, everybody begins a rousing game of paintball, except the paintballs are actually bullets. Unfortunately, we're taken out of the game for being consensuous objective. Even more unfortunately, the 2 players you'd most like to hump are currently arguing behind a bullet with a paintball. Don't tell me how to live my life. If I want to hold my gun this way when I shoot it, that's my business and no one else's. But holding it sideways completely defeats the purpose of lining up the sights of your shot. It's suboptimal. But when I hold it sideways, I look like a gangster. You're gonna look dead in a minute if you don't cover me right now. You wouldn't need to be covered if you didn't bring anything but a fucking crossbow to a gunfight.
Hey, all you want, Damien. But there's no disadvantage to shooting a crossbow sideways. At least, no more of a disadvantage than having brought a crossbow to a gunfight in the first place.
Rad, thanks, Hex. Your cursed objects always have the best suggestions. No one is listening to you as you conscientiously object to Damien swapping out his gun for a obvious bonus crossbow. Well, at least there's no way this could possibly get worse.
No, but if there is a way it can get better. Don't give up, guys. 4, 3, 2, 1. Crossbows are better than guns.
Is he the only one that can break the 4th wall? Or do they all do it sometimes?
They all do.
Oh.
'Cause I feel like he does it more.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Cut the chanting, mongrel. You're giving away our position. Where the fuck are you cheerleading anyway, Scott? You'd use your guns in this gunfight.
I decided to sit this game out. Partly because I'm not anybody's primary love interest right now, and therefore have no reason to be in hilariously dangerous situations. But also because I'd rather be cheerlead. Guns aren't nice, but cheerleading is nice, so cheerleading your gun friends is nice.
Well, hey, you know what would be even nicer? Not selling us out to the enemy team by shouting where we were.
Oh, you want me to throw them off? Okay. Bad guys, listen loud and clear. Damien and Arabi are not here. Nice work, bud. What would we do without you?
Hex is a nice guy. X may live for the chaos, but you'd rather Damien or Robbie not get shot. There's no way you're going to talk Scott on a cheerleading once he's into it, but maybe there's a way to actually make it useful. Think of a cheer that is actually the
Kevlar pom-poms.
argument for control. So that one will probably be Charm. I'm assuming Kevlar pom-poms going to be fun or boldness. Yes! What the hell are you talking about? Where are we going to get Kevlar pom-poms? Nicolas Cage, why do you have Kevlar pom-poms? There's no time to explain who did and who didn't happen to have a cheerleading team and Kevlar underwear team at the same time right now. I'm not talking about that at all. You don't have to voice every thought you've ever had out aloud, you know? Oh, so does that... Okay, so is that canon now? That we're always... And that's why they're not breaking the fourth wall, we're saying.
Yeah.
Didn't you hear Nicolas Cage? He said we have no time to discuss this right now. Scott, get to cheering.
Hooray, I'm helping. Go team, don't get shot. Drop that Kevlar like it's hot. Give me a K, give me an E, give me a fly. Kevlar team is an all-star.
Scott's cheers are mediocre at best, but the important thing is that the Kevlar is blocking the enemy's team bullets so that Damien and Aravi can get to the range. Okay, line up my shot, go with the poison tip, pull back the... Fuck that noise, eat Kevlar, dick toes! Damien successfully bashes in the enemy teammate's skull with Kevlar pom-pom, which is surprisingly effective because they weigh like 30 pounds each. Yeah, Kevlar tip. Oh, well, brute force works too. Fuck yeah, you and your friends break mini and eye sockets with Kevlar pom-poms. Throwing them around also makes your guys super buff. You get 2 boldness at 1 point.
Showtime!
That day you go diving to see what's at the bottom of the lake.
Dude, holy fuck.
I know, right?
You find a comic book, you pick it up, but it's all so interesting you stay there reading it. This is bad since you can't hold your breath indefinitely. You rest the surface before getting there, you drown a little and some lake water gets into your mouth. Gross. You swallow some weird stuff that was in the lake water and a whole jellyfish and 2 mana? What was that doing there? Later, you're wandering through camp looking for Milo. Your therapist said you need to spend some time contemplating mortality. So hang out with a reefer counts, right? Oh hey, I'd love to chat, babe, but I've got a gig. Actually, why don't you come along? It's a lovely day for reaping, and you get the privilege of watching me work.
I like to watch you do more than work, my dude.
Oh hell yeah, watching Milo lead a soul into the afterlife? That's gotta count as emotional reflection. You follow Milo to a rotting corpse where the soul awaits. Hello, little soul. I'm Death, but you can just call me Milo. Here's the bad news, you're dead. But the good news is, I'm going to take you to the afterlife. Let's go.
You, Death, have come for me? But first you must listen to my tale. 'Tis a tale of woe, of strife, of country ambition. For I was the Grand Master of the Murder.
Jeez. Yeah, another dead person with a tale. I always want to tell you a tale. People just don't respect the reefer's time nowadays, you know. Go ahead, I suppose.
I served the vulnerable Merkin as Grand Master. What?
Master.
Master, okay.
It's just Master.
Days ago, the Merkin was attacked in his sleep. He survived, but became obsessed with the idea that the attack had been a coup. He killed me in paranoia. Wow, it's fucked up. But I saw the attack with my own eyes. The Merkin was not the victim. The true coup d'etat was attacked by a vicious beast with the strength of 100 warriors. The beast was a dodgy thing and covered in the thickest fur, and it pissed all over the king's chamber. The room was positively drenched. Strangely enough, the beast seemed to be rather enjoying himself, barking and laughing, and I heard tell that it was goaded on by a mysterious specter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Polly and Scott.
That's another mystery, and to this day I wonder if... Wait, are you even listening to me? This story is gripping you. You should be paying attention.
Oh, of course I wasn't listening. That
definitely
story
be
was
listening.
beyond my...
I'd definitely be listening if his story was gripping me.
Yeah, right.
Fucking words were just grabbing my arm like.
Listen.
Alright, continue. I'm sorry. I just had to say that.
That story was beyond my attention span. I was trying to figure out why I can't download your soul to my soul transporter app. That's weird. What if I change the setting? Oh no. Oh god, no! This better not be what I think it is. Hey Grandmaster. By any chance, did you ever trade your soul to a demon?
Trade my soul to a demon. I don't recall. I might have. It sounds like something I would do, but I don't recall the demon. That soul belongs to me, baby. Get ready for an eternity of Dahlia, please. Please.
So is Dahlia an Oni? Is that what she's supposed to be?
Yeah.
I think
Is that why
so.
she's Japanese?
No, like her costume.
No, I meant like her. No, I mean because if
Oh,
she's
like
a demon,
in general?
if she's a demon, then she's got to be an Oni, right? I don't think she's
Yeah.
a orc. And maybe that's why she is
Yeah, you're
dressed as a
probably
samurai.
right.
Tell you what she is. What times out there. 4 years ago, I made a deal with that guy. He swore that I could have his soul when he died for the low price of 4 elf-themed pods. You know pods. Remember pods, you guys? You remember pods, you guys?
Sorry.
Oh yes, it's all coming back to me now. Great to see you again, Dahlia. I forgot I traded you my soul, but I never forget those bitchin' elf pods. They were so sweet. Bah, such nice pods. I was entertained by them for like 4 weeks. Then the next trend came and I forgot about them, but it was totally worth trading my soul.
OMG. The shenanigans. I can barely cope. Dahlia, I need you to relinquish this soul so I can take it to the afterlife. I refuse to let this affect my rating.
Sorry, Milo. I traded 4 whole pods for that soul. I'm not giving it up unless you give me something better. I'm making the soul army and he's gonna be the first soldier.
Shit, looks like Milo needs to wrestle the
mommy.
soul from Dahlia's demonic grip. Bargain with Dahlia and get this sexy reaper the recently deceased soul that they deserve.
Entire soul album.
Make great pods in here. Do they still count as like fun and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Which one, I wonder?
I have no idea.
I think the... Oh, what?
20?
You have 5 fun.
5 mana. 20 elf pods? Amara, are you serious? It's a deal. Blah!
You grab your collection of half hogs out of your backpack. Dahlia snatches them excitedly and throws the Grandmaster's soul back to Milo. Wonderful. Thanks for trading, Dahlia. I'm pleased as a butterfly emerging from its chrysalis. And I didn't realize that you were such a big elf fan.
First off, fuck yeah, I'm a huge elf fan, but this was actually a financial investment. Pods back in the market is hella lucrative. You guys haven't heard, there's a whole underground economy that entirely based on pods. It's totally unregulated market, but that's what makes it so fun. Yeah, fuck. And they specify type of pod is important for determining its value. Alpha pods are some of the highest value pods out there, along with Star Trek, the next
generation Stardust.
Okay, thank you. Technically, the black market does consider human souls to be a type of pod, but they're basically worthless currency. 20,000 human souls are usually worth about 1 alpha pod.
Dahlia, you're an absolutely inspired trader. I could listen to you talk about underground economics all day. This is basically ASMR for me.
Hell yeah, I should go though. I have to liquidate these pods right now. The whole market's going crypto soon, and you'll never know what they'll do to the value of these babies.
I sincerely cannot believe how well that worked out. Let's finish this reaping gig, okay? Milo pops the Grandmaster's soul into theirs. Yves Saint Laurent,
Yves Saint Laurent.
soul reaping tote, and you two enjoy a nice stroll while leading to the soul to the afterlife. Since you helped them finish this gig so quickly, you two take extra time to sit on a cliff and hold hands. It's romantic as fuck. This atmosphere, it's calm, quiet, beautiful. I can feel myself blooming, you know. I'm happy as a peony in spring, and this sunset is particularly emotional today. Thanks for your help with the gig, Amira. I don't know what I would have done if Dahlia had kept that soul, but you were there right when I needed you, weren't you? Suddenly, Milo dramatically grabs your face with both hands. They stare deep into your eyes. You can feel your soul
Wow.
quaking.
Fuck yeah.
Listen, Amira, I wouldn't trade your soul for all the Alfpogs in the world.
Aww.
That's so sweet.
Well, if Milo thinks that your soul is worth more than 20 Alfpogs, it's gotta mean something, right? You blush so hard it gives you 2 strength and 1 wisdom.
Wherever I go, hijinks ensue.
While exploring the Haunted Manor, you find an enchanted skull who speaks real as his voice makes your ears bleed. You decide to name him Sparky and put him on your keychain as a fun pet. He tells you all sorts of cool things like beware the tides of Venus, and if you meet a guy named Lenny at Costco, don't give him $20. Sparky also tells you exactly when and how you'll die. Apparently it's going to involve a lot of mozzarella sticks. You've gained 2 boldness for the foresight. Later you find Dahlia sitting with her legs crossed and her palms pressed together. Her pose reminds you of meditation, and it would all be very calming if Dahlia wasn't screaming at the top of her lungs. You tap Dahlia on her extremely muscular shoulder and ask her what's going on.
Oh hey, dumpster fire! I was just getting into a streaming meditation session. Someone with raw power can't stop training even for a single moment. Missing a train session is one of the biggest fears, but a true warrior has no fear, which is proof that I need even more training. Speaking of which, being at camp actually opens up some unique training opportunities. I saw this documentary the other day about a warrior who was able to harness the power of nature itself. The warrior studied for years with toads of Mount Miyoboku, and once the toads learned to trust him, they taught him their special jutsu. She's into some Naruto shit, and I'm into it. And all the nature training really paid off in the next documentary where the warrior defeated King Dragon in the that's a Pro ZD reference. And to be honest, dumpster fire, I'm kind of struggling to harness the nature's power. I can't find a single wise toad. All the toads I found are idiots. Ugh, this is so frustrating. I'm surrounded by nature right now, but I can't figure out how to harness it.
Suddenly, Dahlia turns away from you and starts shouting at a nearby tree.
Nature, show me your secret jutsu! I promise that I'll only use your power when I really need it, like when anyone challenges me for any reason or just whenever I feel like it.
Giving Dahlia the power of nature sounds kind of terrifying, but also kind of hot, like in a poison ivy tentacle vines way. Help her do it.
To gain the power of nature. Let's repeat nature. Devour a salad. To gain the power of nature, you must be one with nature. Become a salad. I have no idea what either of these are.
Well, she's all into defeating things, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, well, sorry.
You tell Dahlia that eating a salad will literally mean that she'll be getting her power and energy from nature itself.
Of course, be consuming your enemy to gain their power strategy. Works every time. Well, if I'm going to eat a salad to gain the power of nature, I only want to eat the most powerful salad of all. I need to eat a mega salad. And since I'm no longer allowed within the 13 feet of salad bar in the cafeteria, we'll have to make it ourselves, the ultimate test of friendship.
You and Dahlia embark together on a legendary quest of prophecy, making the fabled mega salad. Dahlia kills 4 master farmers to get the ideal head of lettuce. You find the tomato goddess shrine in the Olive Garden. You bribe him with back rubs and fertilizer you make yourself. In return, he gives you the ideal salad tomato.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
For 200 straight hours, you and Dahlia fiercely debate which dressing is the best. After she nearly rips your tongue out in rage, you both agree on strawberry poppy seed vinaigrette.
Really, he woke up with my lead one.
There's just one hurdle left. You both agree that you must find the most prized salad ingredient of all, the perfectly ripe avocado. After searching in a blood-soaked battle to the death with an avocado demon, you and Dahlia finally obtain the avocado.
Before I cut into this perfectly ripe avocado, I wanted to take a moment to thank you, Dumpster Fire. If you hadn't stabbed it in the heart, that avocado demon would have crushed me with an allergy of an omega-3 fatty acid. I owe you one.
Dahlia slices her side through the plump, juicy avocado,
You have to kill the other bosses.
only to find that the avocado has gone bad. You celebrated for too long before eating it, and now it's all brown and mushy. Dahlia, filled with rage, crushes the worthless avocado in her fist.
Dumpster Fire, this is all your fault. The avocado rotted because you didn't have the heart of a warrior. You have the heart of a regional sales manager. Curse you, Dumpster Fire, and curse your avocado. From this day forward, all vegetables are my enemy.
Try to point out to Dahlia that an avocado is a fruit. She calls you a liar and asks if you're secretly a vegetable. Dahlia insists you never eat a vegetable again to prove your loyalty. You miss tomatoes, and you miss the stout you used to have before you lost 2 creativity and 1
I hope I
boldness.
choose correctly.
Bullshit. I feel like Christian right now.
There you make each other friendship bracelets, except for the monster scout leader pairs you randomly with your friendship bracelet recipient. I guess so, Larry. The Lich doesn't feel left out for having no friends. You get paired with Larry. Surprisingly, though, he's a great conversationalist. He makes you a super heartfelt bracelet that improves you with 2 creativity. Larry sure is nice. Maybe there will come a day when he's cool enough to be your friend, or at least a romanceable summer fling option. But today is not that day.
This is a takeover!
Osmodeus, hi. What are you doing? Not important. It's time to kill Winter. I tracked her down. Her name is Bruma. She lives in Alaska in a palace made of ice and crude oil. Let's go.
Is that an Oblivion reference?
That's what I was trying to think of. You hesitate for a moment because Alaska sucks, but Dahlia triggers a travel montage before you can object. 1 plane, 1 bus, and 1 tauntaun? Oh yeah, tauntauns. I forgot those things existed. Right later, you stand before the place of the Herald of Winter. The portcullis opens up with a tremendous grating noise. Who dares approach my sanctum? Bellows the Herald, who looks like
Elsa from
Elsa. Yeah, I gave this big deep voice only for it to be Elsa, but wearing a Christmas sweater and blazed with the words. This is not copyright infringement.
Dahlia is here!
It is I, Dahlia
Aquino.
Thank you. And I have come on behalf of the Herald of Summer to melt you into fluid. Sorry, my bad. Melt you into fluid!
Foolish mortal. I'm just gonna stick with it. I mean, Bruma, you cannot defeat the mighty Winter. It is by far the superior season.
What? Impossible. Summer has the best things. Revealing swimsuits, sweaty profusely, the Summer Olympics.
Indeed, says Bruma. But winter has bitter cold, not being able to go outside, and the Winter Olympics.
Aw, curses. She's right. Damn those figure skaters in their sexy ice bikinis.
Yes, you cannot stand against me, smiles Gruma. Now run along. I have lunch with Sarah Palin in an hour. No, you can't give up so easily. Surely there must be a way to ruin winter and defeat its herald. Wait, you've got it.
Socks. Give her socks. Invite all of her relatives.
Invite all of her relatives over for dinner.
A truly fiendish plan. Here, use my emergency socks that I carry around.
You ask her why she carries around a pair of emergency socks.
They're endlessly useful. You can fill one with quarters and use it as a blanket.
I actually know a girl who does carry around emergency socks in her car.
Really?
Yeah, she really does.
But that's a good idea, though. I mean, it's really not.
Yeah, it really is. Because, like, wet socks, like...
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was going to say. When it rains and you get fucking water in your shoe and you have to walk in it, it's disgusting.
And if you ever find yourself without socks to wear, you can use an emergency sock as steam mask and rob a socks. But of course, the most powerful use of all is to give them as a gift to your enemy, thus totally demoralizing them because they're expected something better. Quick, put them in an elaborate wrapped pots and asphyxiate.
Asphyxiate.
I fucked up. The word ain't okay. Go on.
You do as instructed and quickly present Bruma with the gift. What's this? She says. A present? For me? Just a moment ago we were about to fight, but I'm so delighted I've forgotten all about that. Let's see what's inside, shall we? Oh my, it's... socks? What the hell, you guys? You knew I wanted a bathtub made of crystal. You knew! Oh, I don't even wear socks. I wear leggings. Socks are totally incompatible with my character design. It's not even Christmas and you ruined Christmas. You ruined it so bad there's never gonna be Christmas again. I quit. Bruma melts into a very annoyed liquid before your eyes. You've done it. Winter is defeated. All the snow in Alaska melts and the reindeer fucking die. Serves them right. Reindeers suck.
Great work, Osmodeus. Maybe it's just a sudden climate change, but I think I feel myself warming up to you.
It's definitely the climate change. Alaska's ruined, but you gain 2 boldness and 1 creativity, so it all evens out.
You are fucking getting my girl, and I don't like it.
Drugs.
Alex.
Something bad. Let's say, dubstep.
What'd you say, Christian?
Dubstep and what?
Heartburn.
Heartburn. Okay.
Improv a 30-second pitch for the product that could eliminate said.
Oh, look, I got 1 word for you, or 3 words for you. Christianity and Jesus.
You're fucking idiot. Alright.
What are you gonna do, Andrew? You gonna give me last? You gonna give me last, Andrew?
Oh, no, it's not me. Alright, my improv 30 seconds that could eliminate the said bad thing forever. You just fucking shoot him! He's a pretty frail human being. You just kill him, you don't even have to shoot him. He's dead. Just it. Done.
Consume paralysis.
I don't have one.
Yeah, basically, Prilosec, Nexium, like, it's really not that hard, guys. Alternatively, you could just die.
You just want to random this?
I don't have a pitch for dubstep, man. It's never gonna get.
Murdering Skrillex.
No, that's
I mean,
it's already.
Someone would come back to take. Someone would come to take his
and
place.
even if you take computers away, the people are still gonna be like with their mouth.
Oh fuck!
I actually know a dubstep marching band that does like it's all like marching band like electro.
Christianity wins.
Jeez.
Doesn't it always, Alex? Doesn't
I
it
am
always?
not going to fucking
Come
get
on.
my girl.
You can do this.
I don't know, man. My stats aren't looking too great. I need to work on that charm.
I want to kill you.
Today you're playing the most dangerous Camp Dome game of all, Charm Wars. The rules are simple. You must gain charm by the end of the round. You will die instantly. Osmodes, you better earn some charm quick. Like in the next 10 seconds. Or you're gonna fucking die. Holy shit, I earned some charm already. Okay, thank God you just earned Toon Charm. God, that was way too close.
Hey.
Hey, quick question. Does it count as kidnapping if I'm abducting you so you can help me do a thing you already agreed with? Never mind. Yeah, you can answer later. Right now, I need to knock you out and drag you to Portland.
Wait,
Oregon.
what? Or you could say I would have come with you willingly. You're waking up with a bump on your head, stuffed inside a suitcase on the PDX baggage carousel.
Oh, great. There you are. Let's go. It's time to defeat Herald of Autumn, and her name is Autumn. They live in a giant pumpkin.
Dolly's intelligence turns out to be wrong. The Herald's name is Autumn, alright, but they live in the Tasteful Craftsman bungalow. They are a giant pumpkin.
Who wants to
Hey,
be Autumn?
friends.
Says Autumn sitting calmly on the porch with a steaming mug of tea.
Here to defeat me on behalf of the Herald of Summer, etc., etc.
That's right. Although I have to say, I'm a little surprised that Fall is the final boss of this thing.
I'm not surprised you're surprised.
Says Autumn, chill lo-fi plays seemingly from nowhere.
Yeah.
Every quirky person thinks they're the one who likes fall. I actually genuinely love fall. The thing is,
Autumn says as they adjust their cozy scarf.
everybody in the entire world thinks themselves as quirky. Fall is the most popular season by far, and will be forever.
Pack up, go home.
Not if I have anything to say about it. And I do. What I have to say about it is no.
Talk is cheap, honey.
Says Autumn, their voice makes you want to fall into a pile of crisp, colorful leaves.
How do you actually plan to defeat me?
Well, I'm gonna punch you real hard.
No.
Says Autumn after thinking about it for a second.
Punching really isn't the vibe right now.
What do you mean? Punching is always a vibe. Watch, I'll show you.
You're OP.
I can't do it. The vibes are too chill. It's like trying to punch my way out of a warm quilt.
Oh no, with Dolly's greatest weapon out of commission, how will you ever defeat Autumn? I've got one or two ideas.
Sunburns ruin summer, allergies ruin spring, family drama ruins winter, but fall is ruined by drone attacks. It's Bleak Ball's greatest weakness. Offer them pumpkin spice flavored poison. Ooh. I mean, you should be good with whatever you do.
So pumpkin spice is inferior to apple cider, and you can fight me on this.
I don't like either, so
Apple cider is bae.
for the first time, Autumn's calm demeanor falters.
Drone attacks? Ah, dang. You found my only vulnerability. It was pretty chill of the self-aware drones to agree to a truce with Monster Kind at the end of the incredibly sweet Monster Robot War.
This is war.
I fought in that war on both sides, just so I could do more fighting.
But it's a bummer that the truce just forced them to confine all their drone strikes to fall. If it weren't for the constant fear of drone strikes, fall really would be the perfect season. Oh well.
Autumn sighs and lets her eyes drift up to the horizon.
Oh no.
A drone attack, but it's summer.
Says Autumn, shrugging.
Everything within a 30-mile radius of my divine person is considered to be fall for the purposes of the treaty. I live a life of constant peril. I guess I could flee again, change my name to Otoño, and move to Spain. But I really like this house. I guess I'll die.
Guess I'll die.
Bye, friends.
They wave.
I hope you'll remember the times we shared together.
Autumn was really nice.
Yeah,
I
really
will
like
not.
Autumn seems about to say something else, but just then the drones blow up their house in an extremely surgical strike that only obliterates 3 of the surrounding city blocks. Dahlia protects you with a crushing muscular embrace.
Best
Floosh.
summer
We did it!
ever!
The 3 pretender seasons are defeated. Summer reigns supreme.
Fuck.
A children's hospital collapses in the distance.
You should get a badge for that.
Oh, I wonder if I get a special badge for this. Wow, it feels so great to be the hero.
Not as great as it feels to get crushed by Dahlia. Plus, you find 2 charm and 1 fun in the smoldering wreckage.
Wherever I go,
Yeah.
it'll be a
All right.
blast.
Let's see. Where do we go? My stats are really low.
I guess mana or dexterity.
Which one is dexterity, I wonder?
I don't remember. I think that's creativity.
Just scroll. Just put your mouse over it, and then it'll show everybody else's thing, and then just go based off that.
That day you venture into the haunted manor to prove that you're not a little scaredy cat. The manor transforms itself into a winding maze from which there is no escape. You'll be trapped here forever. Luckily, you brought your phone and some snacks, so you sit down and play solitaire until the house gets bored of you and shows you the exit. Turns out the best defense against supernatural is total apathy. You gain 2 strength. At evening, Milo invites you to the lake for a bit of night swimming. Good thing you packed your birthday suit.
Oh shit. What the fuck is going on
Ah, Mira. I'm so glad you're here. Our days here at camp are often so chaotic and crowded. It's lovely to spend some one-on-one time with you. Are you ready to go swimming? I must admit, darling, I've always wondered what you would look like while wet.
Hi.
Haven't we all?
Sitting in my chair.
You start taking off
comfortably.
your shirt, ready to put the skin in skinny dipping. Oh, wait. Don't you have a swimsuit of some kind? I don't want to get banned for
Oh yeah,
nudity.
you're streaming the thing.
What?
Yeah, it's like dating Christian.
Except
Just
hot.
give me a moment to prop my phone up on this rock. Oh, and shout out to Katie _cat99 for the follow. Welcome to my happy dating family.
Oh my god.
Me like talking with you guys like about something.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, my mom's dying. Oh, thanks for the shout out, Annie. I appreciate it.
Being rated right now.
Oh, Amira, it appears today is Rox.E.Girl's birthday. Would you give her a quick shout out for me while I set up my tripod? What the hell is going on? Did Milo turn this date into an orgy without consulting you? I mean, not that you'd be mad, but a heads up is always nice. Huh?
Right.
No. I'm streaming our date. I hope you don't mind. I just love sharing things I like with my followers, and I really like you. I promise I won't let it become too distracting. We'll still have a wonderful time.
And debatable.
Well, that's a bit annoying, but you really like Milo and you've never been against exhibitionism. So fuck it. Maybe this could be sexy. Excellent. Let's get this date started after I tally the results of the poll I posted. What should Amira and Milo do tonight?
Fuck.
It looks like most people voted for follow me back, please. Don't worry, Amira. Responding to these 3,468 follow requests will only take a moment. Fuck that. Never trust the attention-starved masters to do a monster fucker's job. Suggest a different way you can do a fun day while still improving Milo's stream.
Into a new hot internet challenge once doing watch. 3's not a crowd. Get a Death Star to feature on your day.
That one's probably fun, the last one. I'm thinking the last one's fun.
This is probably creativity.
Yeah.
I don't know which one is which.
I mean, 3 could, or the bottom one could also be charisma. So.
Yeah, and if it's charisma, you set.
Oh, it's
yeah.
okay. We're good.
Oh, what a fun idea. I've hosted guest stars several times in YouTube videos and job interviews and during dental appointments, even, but never on a date. Who should we ask, though? There are so many possibilities to choose from. We could go to a hot spring with Belle Delphine. People really love seeing her in water for some reason.
Wonder why.
Or we could go for a new thruple massage with Tom Hanks. He's super popular, and who doesn't like a nice butt massage? Gosh, okay, I'm just scrolling through my contacts. We could get Chester Cheetah, the youth. Find him very appealing for some reason. Wait, I've got it. He uses panache and sex appeal and has unparalleled culinary taste. Let's ask Gordon Ramsay.
Can you imagine Gordon Ramsay going down on you and like just roasting the shit out of your pussy?
That'd be amazing.
Christian, would you like to be Gordon Ramsay if he comes up?
Yeah, I don't think it will.
So
but-
Milo calls up Gordon, who
Where the
agrees
fuck's
to
the
come
last
down and accompany. Carlos says that all the fucking time when he's eating anything. Accompany you guys to a high-class restaurant. So, Chef Ramsay, how are you enjoying your calamari?
It's awful!
Gordon screams.
This squid is so undercooked. I can still hear it telling SpongeBob to fuck off!
Yes, I'm inclined to agree, but at least the house wine is good.
Are you kidding me? I've had better wine out of the toilet at Olive Garden. You have some fucking walnut!
Dude, I love these, like, actor guest appearance stuff. Gosh, I love it when you insult me. Please do it more. Gordon steals the attention of the stream by ripping the restaurant owner a new asshole and revamping the establishment. Gives you lots of quality alone time with Milo. The restaurant gives you a lot of wine to apologize for the bad food, and afterwards, you, Milo, and Gordon drunkenly return to the place to make your world's sexiest omelet. Never in your life did you think you would say, yes, chef, in this particular context. You gain 2 mana and 1 charisma.
Alright.
Oh yeah, Camp Test today. This place.
That day in the monster got you off extra strength features in preparation for possibly being killed by a bear. You want to get your last words right. You decided to write a heartfelt poem dedicated to your favorite thing in life. Monster camp, the smell of rain, the bittersweet joy of watching the sun by every move and your creativity too. Later, you're sitting around fantasizing about what it would be like if Dahlia asked you on a date. Would you head to a gym, visit a battlefield, go dancing, dance revolution?
Hey, Dumpster Fire, listen, I have an emergency. I need to take you to dinner tonight. Will you be my date?
Holy shit! You're also wondering what it would be like to suddenly inherit $1 million from a mysterious wealthy relative you've never met right now.
Right now!
Okay, that's not how it works apparently, but still, it's a date. You meet Dahlia at a high-class restaurant. Damn, she really went out for all this.
Damn. Thank you for coming, Dumpster Fire. Allow me to open the door.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, please. Fucking treat me like the fucking man I am. No, romantic mood like.
Dahlia pulls out an already lit candle out of her pocket and sets it on the table. What? Fancy.
Okay, now that's out of the way. I love what you are wearing tonight. It makes you look very handsome and or beautiful. Ah, thank you.
Okay, you're about to say ditto when you realize Dahlia is frantically flipping through some kind of guidebook.
Okay, I'm supposed to kiss your hand now. I think all right. Give it here. Go ahead. Now, Dahlia, slow down. You're skipping a few steps. First, you have to order your appetizers. Then you ask the date about themselves and listen politely. Why don't you start at the top? This time, don't be too eager and go in for the compliments and physical affection. Your attitude should be inviting, but with the air of mystery. Got it, coach. Seriously inviting. I'll start back by pulling the chair out. Atta girl, if you need me, I'll be taking notes behind the big fern over there. Don't be afraid to holler for help. Okay, dumpster fire. Let's try to just try to. You look very handsome and or beautiful tonight. Please tell me everything about your childhood. Yeah, I mean, where do I start? Oh, didn't you know? I'm trying to earn my romantic first date badge. Oh, I'm so being used. Shows a story. Okay. I was so eager to get started, I must have forgotten to tell you. That's okay that he's here, right? This badge is really important to me.
Well, it's not the exact scenario you'd imagine for your first big date with Dahlia, but you'll take it. Besides, you want to see her succeed. Maybe you can even help her further. What show-stopping date maneuver could you pull to ensure Dahlia gets her badge?
Go for the overkill. Just don't pay for the bill. Pay for all the
Pay all the bills.
Who would want to?
This date will never be enough. Everyone knows it takes 10,000 hours to achieve and mastery, so implement artificial memories of 1,000 dates in Dahlia's brain. Answer.
So which one
Sorry
did
to
you do to
interrupt
implant
this
the
otherwise
memories?
completely organic romantic scenario. But don't you think it's a bit overkill to this Monster Scout badge, and perhaps a little unethical? I respectfully disagree, Coach. I'm fully committed to earning the badge and will spare no ethical boundaries to do it. Apparently not. Fuck.
Luckily for you, Big Pharma is super fucked up,
Oh
so
my
you
God.
soon find what you're looking for in a highly experimental drug designed to treat liver disorder.
Side effects include hyperactivity, narcolepsy, blood in species in blood, organ loss, creating artificial memories of 1,000 of hours of a date, and cough. Perfect. Down the hatch. I'm gonna have such a buff liver after this.
She takes a handful, and so do you to show support. You're immediately thrown into a simulation dinner date with Dahlia. It's quite lovely. It's one of the thousands of simulations, and one day you find each other in an 80s arcade and elope to a remote beach house.
Ooh.
You didn't know that you go on several breakfast dates and make cute little buildings out of waffles. Every day you see her, it's like you're meeting her all over again.
Ah, that's a 51st Dates reference. That's nice.
You and Dahlia fall in love, then you fall out of love, then you become betrothed to other
Yep.
people, but you run away from the simulation so you can be together. So romantic. You find yourselves in a universe where each of you is married to a sentient stone fruit, yet you meet up once a day to do a puzzle together and swap stories about your fruit wives.
Dumpster fire. I don't know what's going on. What's going on outside of this matrix we used to, was real life, but I promise I'll find you on the other side somewhere, somehow.
You wake up in a hospital. You remember taking the drugs. You took them with someone beautiful.
Dumpster fire. Dahlia, are you two okay? You're out cold for 2 days. Yeah, dumpster fire, right? That sounds weird, but I feel like I know you from somewhere. Like from another life. Do you remember the word peaches and plums mean anything to you?
You say nothing but smile and take Dahlia's hand. You lead her to the hospital cafeteria and enjoy an effortless date while Coach looks on, speechlessly amazed. You two went into a coma and came out of it with unparalleled dating skills. After making you promise to never do this again, Coach awards you with the badge as well as 2 charm and 1 smart.
Can I just skip turn and take a nap?
You guys hear me?
Yeah, now I can.
Yeah.
No, I had been muted, but I just wanted to-
Okay, I thought so.
Let's see. I need smarts or.
Smarts is your best bet because the others are taken.
There you go, hiking the woods, you use the stars, aka nature, use the compass, get out camp. Stars actually teach you all sorts of things, like how one of the stars in Orion's belt is actually a nebula. Stars also teach you Italian, the quadratic formula, and the true meaning of friendship. The stars sure are smart. They give you 2 smarts. You spent the last few hours teaming up with Aravi on a side quest. You're covered in blood, exhausted, and 2 HP points away from death. If you can find just one more lost chicken and return it to the village farm, you'll get 20 rupees, bitch. You spot the last chicken hanging out on the farmer's roof. You hop up there, catch that rooster, and dunk that bird down into the chicken and side quest complete.
Dang, that was like Santana featuring Rob Thomas levels of smooth. Pretty sick cock wrangling, Nicolas Cage.
That's what I'm known for. It's my cock wrangling. Hex, don't say that word. They're chickens, okay? Or call them coteaux. if you want to use an accurate in-game terminology. X is right though. That was awesome. Nicolas Cage, I can't tell you. I can tell you took my advice on leveling up your agility. It's paying off. I really like it when you spend time together. It's such a shame that you're off meta now. Off meta. That's weird. That's weird. You're fully aware that you're a PC in a video game, so he thought that you were very meta. He asked Aravi what she means. Oh well, the truth is I'm not really into casual relationships. I exclusively do hardcore competitive long-term dating. When I date somebody, I give it my all. So obviously, if you're a competitive dater, you have to read all the patch notes. It's critical info for optimizing my partner selection. I can't fuck up my Kiss date ratio. And this is sort of awkward, but have you looked at the buffs and nerfs in the latest patch? Some of your stats were reworked. Because I'm just gonna say it. Nicolas Cage, they nerfed you super bad. Now dating you is totally off meta. Strategically, you're a D tier partner.
I don't feel too bad, Nicolas Cage. Maybe some filthy casuals will take you as a joke.
Damn.
Pull up the latest patch notes on your phone.
Man, he didn't even do his stat check yet, and it's already hurt.
Robbie is totally right. Dating you is off meta as using a Master Ball in Subat. First off, since romantic picnics are on the rise, the summer partners who are learning to be super scared of them. You're both. Also, 2 new maps got added: Food Truck and Trinity Instagram Donut Shop. They're both way too small for special moves to be effective. And lastly, super horny type players no longer get a charm buff. You get super types. Fuck, you were relying on the score bonus.
Well, I take back what I said. With those stats, you'd have to be a fucking idiot to date Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, it really sucks that this patch nerfed you so hard. I'm starting to think that you were pretty compatible teammates, you know? Shit, you have a huge crush on her, Robbie, and this dumb competitive dating meta is Kako blocking you. Your objective is clear: convince Aravi that you're a good pick for competitive long-term dating, despite the current meta. How? How, Nicolas Cage? Convince a hardcore dating pro to write an online guide, How to Date Nicolas Cage, an unexpected off-meta strategy to boost your win rate. Assuming that's going to be charm. The current meta favors tank players because it requires tons of actual HP and favors defensive stats. Use forbidden magics to become. Oh man, that'll be smart. You think?
I think so.
Bold, hell yeah.
I did it.
You should definitely just become a tank. Makes total sense. After all, the Kevin turned
Sorry
into
about
2
that.
helicopters a while ago.
Oh yeah.
The tank can't be that bad. That happened?
Yeah, you don't remember?
No.
It was one of the lunchroom conversations.
When are we getting turned into a helicopter?
2 helicopters, not just one.
You begged Joy to help you turn yourself into a tank.
I played a lot of Monster Prom, Andrew.
And damn, you become an actual tank. You're lethal, baby. Oh my god, it's Nicolas Cage. Is that you? I had no idea you could turn into a tank. That's fucking badass. Now you changed your class from horny weakling to tank. I should recalculate our competitive dating strategy. Let me look for mana on our power.
I know, that's my thing.
Ravi, what are you talking about? Nicolas Cage has always had a huge gun for her face. I'm like 90% sure.
Whoa, tanks are OP as hell. Look at his HP. You're basically guaranteed to live longer, which is so important for long-term dating strategy. Current dating meta is all about that late game, getting old together, watching sunsets and rocking chairs, carefully planning sexual encounters for safety, that kind of stuff. But it looks like tanks have insanely high defensive stats. That makes them super resilient to the emotional commitment of a relationship. When tanks take emotional damage, they're really efficient at growing even stronger, becoming more understanding of their partner. And there's been some really popular mecha anime lately, so people are pretty thirsty for tanks right now. Fan art is intense, right, Nicolas Cage? But you're a literal
Go
tank.
out there and say it. I wasn't a fan of Darling in the Franxx.
But Aravi's flirting with you, so who cares? I never thought I'd say this, but I can kind of see myself dating Nicolas Cage in his tank form, just for the stats boost. War machines don't turn me on or anything.
I mean, it's an unexpected pairing for sure. But the competitive dating scene is known for crazy drama, huge upsets, and wild twists.
Didn't mean to do that. Nicolas Cage, I don't want to be weird, but do you mind if I climb inside of you and play around with your main turret? For a few days, spell wears off and turn back to yourself, but you manage to convince Aravi that also, you retain the metal hull, and exhaust pipe, strength in of war, and plus 3 fun. Good job, I guess. All right,
It's
man.
time.
It's time.
Christian, I think we did good.
I think I've got her this time.
Time to go for Robbie.
I have no idea.
Here we go.
I think we all did relatively good. You know, Brooke got that love potion number 9.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she got a
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that since this game's all about sexual freedom, that you can date the same person.
Yeah.
Well, they look cute together.
I do.
Yeah, they do.
Light it up.
I think we all match up with other people.
You finally got the courage to ask your beloved to watch the meteor shower with you. The two of us, a summer fling. What a cute idea you had there. You're so adorable. So funny. What an adorable joke you just told. You and I dating? What a hilarious prank, you jokester.
What the
Although
fuck?
becoming brutally rejected and moved on, but your family never approved. Every time you gather for family days, your mother showers you in disappointment. Your dad mentions how he never wanted a nerd doctor for a child, but a cool person who fucks. They disown you and make Kenny the main inheritor of the family fortune.
Damn it, Kenny.
Kenny's not even your brother. He's just a very cool dude your dad met at a supermarket. Kenny totally fucks. You finally got the courage.
Wait, what?
The most meh summer ever.
You could not handle
The horrid
Dahlia.
rejection is just the first of many problems to come. Not long after that, society collapses and a new post-apocalyptic reign is established. It has it all. Super cool looking deadly sports, nomadic tribes roving from wasteland under their motorcycles, and tons of mohawks. You're ready to rock a mohawk and join the wasteland gang, but you're told that in this new society, hierarchy is built based on how cool your summer experience was. You must tell the tales of your summer to the Council of Elders. The Elders judge you that your summer was very lame without a summer fling. From that day until the day of your death, your job will be to clean up the Elders' pet robo-hyena's poop.
Sure.
Bullshit.
Finally got the courage to ask you to wait, what is my summer fling?
Whoa!
Like dating? Okay.
I mean, we could totally get into competitive dating.
Yeah, you versus me. You ready for intense sessions of dating for stage? I'm totally gonna kick your ass. You hope so.
I'm your markswoman. You are my support.
That day at camp was intense. Before the meteor shower, you two plundered dungeons and fought giant creatures all day. Afterwards, you and Aravi tended to each other's wounds in a romantic, sensual way. You ever thought being an adventurer could be so adorable?
Alright.
But I'm so small, she's so big. After your seasonal adventure together, you want to ask Dahlia to be your summer
So you
flame.
definitely got it.
She's quite easy to find as she's radiating a potent summer light.
Hey, Asmodeus. We did it. We just then I've started glowing weirdly, and I think it's obvious because I'm the best harbinger of summer that ever existed. What? You want to be my summer fling? Of course. I really want to achieve the best summer ever. It's clear I need a summer fling. I am Dahlia,
Aquino.
Queen of Summer, Conqueror of the Seasons. Bow to me, Asmodeus. Henceforth you shall be known as my summer fling. May you bask in the beauty and feast on my essential bliss.
Oh
my god!
Whoa! Dahlia accepts you in her warm, buff embrace. She's full of radiance and beauty. It blinds you powerfully. You become her summer fling. The good news is by defeating the other seasons, this summer lasts a whole year while new seasonal harbingers appear. Best summer ever.
Lucky.
Nice.
So see, me and Andrew won last night. You guys won today.
Finally.
Yeah.
About time I win.
I think this is Christian's first win in Monster Prom.
I think so too.
I've never won yet. Never gotten.
Felt like a hot minute. It felt like an entire. I mean, I know I don't have to say this again, but.
Does it? I wonder. Is it the same thing?
Oh, so you unlock new flasks
thought
whenever
in my life.
you did, because you've unlocked the flask genie. So you get like new drinks and shit like that.
Oh, okay, that's what the lo-fi coffee was.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. See, I thought it was music.
No, it's I did too, but no, it says the same thing. I just like the outro.
There's no like.
Christian, Alex.
No.
Christian got Dahlia, or no, Alex got Dahlia. Christian got Havari. The one that I said that you would like.
Aravi.
Is this guy Portuguese or is he? I mean, not Portuguese. Is he Brazilian?
He's Portuguese, I believe.
Maybe he was like not Spanish.
I know he lives. I think he lives in Barcelona, but
They live in
is,
Spain.
Barcelona's in
yeah. But I think he's Portuguese.
Oh yeah, the animation's really good.
Yeah. Were you not paying attention last time?
No,
Cause
I
you
didn't
lost.
watch it. I didn't watch it yet.
Oh, yeah, the anime.
Dude, it's so nice.
Hey, why didn't you add this picture, Christian, of Joy to the waifu
Oh, I didn't
channel?
even think about that. I just got poison and stat smoothie. Sweet. I don't know. I didn't think about it.
Because that's waifu material right there.
Yes,
Fire
it is.
salt.
Anyway, I'm gonna take a break, watch this movie. I'll probably be on later.
Yeah, I'm also gonna take a break.
All right, sounds good.
See you
I gotta